All right, we are live. This time I'm going to be streaming Tampa Bay versus Chicago. This should be a pretty good game for Tampa Bay. They're 4-1-1 with 9 points. Chicago so far 4-1-2. So at least on paper with the records, it is even. But this is going to be a solid game. This is the first time I'm actually watching the Lightning throughout their whole game here. I haven't been able to do that much, and as Tampa Bay being my second favorite team, it's going to be good to see them. All right, let me get back in the chat, see who's number one to the stream. Just Hockey is number one. There you go. We just shield it a little bit so there's no copyright. You can see your names anyways. Yeah, I'm just saying just Hockey is number one. Lauren is number two. Luke is number three. Minka is number four. And Carter is number five. So there you go. There you go. But this should be a, I don't know if I need to turn on my light anyways. I don't think I do. I think the lighting's fine now, just with that natural light right there. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? Thanks for coming in, by the way. Definitely appreciate your time. Again, Luke said in the Discord he has homework, so respect for that. Justin Kumar, how's it going? Great to have you in here, man. I'm slow. Well, compared to other people are so fast, dude. People are freaking fast. So let me quickly put this on Twister. Let me put this on Twitter. If somebody can put this on Discord, one of the mods in the chat, somebody can put them on Discord, that'd be great. But again, so I started this a little bit later than I probably should have. The reason why was because NHL Network had an AHL game before this. It was Chicago Wolves versus Milwaukee Admirals, I think. And I went to like round 7 of the shootout. So it was just continually playing that. That was just on before this. I would have started earlier, but that was kind of crazy. At least the circumstances. All right. Let me get back in the chat in a little bit. Yes, if Mod can put a link on the Discord, that'd be great. All right. Yes, it should be a very good game, I feel. Again, it's not like both teams have started out pretty well. Unsurprisingly, Tampa Bay has played pretty well, or unsurprisingly, Tampa Bay has played pretty well, but Chicago has been a surprise. For the goaltenders, it's Louis Domingue and Cam Ward, pretty much the backups for both teams. Both of these teams are on back-to-back, so we'll see what the effort is there. But I'm still hoping this is a good game. I'm still hoping. All right. Let's do this. All right, let me get back in the chat real quick. Wow, Grab looking even wider with window open. Yeah, if I have the natural lighting, it looks better. It looks a little bit better. Probably when it gets darker, though, I'm going to have to turn on the light. But puck drop is now happening now, looks like. All right, puck drop is here. Tampa Bay versus Chicago. Let me know your predictions down below for this game. Again, both teams in the back-to-back. Both teams are playing their backups, so it could be. I feel like it's going to be a highly offensive game, though, because even though they're on the back-to-back, there's the backup goaltenders for each team, Cam Ward and Louis Domingue. So I feel like it's going to be a little bit more of an offensive battle. I'm going to predict 6-4 Tampa Bay. Again, let me know what your predictions are in the comments down below. All right. Make me mod IMO. Yeah, make Breed a mod. That'll probably never happen, like ever. Sorry, though, Peter. But 12 people in here. Really appreciate to have you guys in here. You guys are the beasts, the real deals. If you haven't already hit the like button, you probably hit the subscribe button already, so I'm not going to bother you with that. Twister. I prefer Twister. Fire Strike 2005. How's it going? Great to have you in here. Oh, Stamkos was almost right in front. That was that could have been dangerous. Could have been dangerous. I can't stand the streams because I only have one device to watch the games on. RIP. Sorry, man. That sucks. That sucks. I know the struggle, though. I know the struggle. But there's a couple of other games on tonight. I'm pretty sure there's Calgary versus New York, and then there's Anaheim versus Buffalo. Two games that I'm not sure are going to be the greatest. So Lightning versus Chicago is likely going to be the best game for tonight. But for Flames versus Rangers, I guess I'll put a prediction there. I'm going to say Flames win that. I'm going to say 5-2. For Sabres versus Ducks, I have no idea what to think of this game because the Ducks are crazy bad, but they somehow win games. I'm going to say Anaheim wins this, but it's going to be – I'm going to see a little bit more of an offensive game from them. I'm going to say 4-1. Even though Buffalo had that good game yesterday, who knows? But those two games should be interesting. I'm not sure how good they will be. Anaheim usually doesn't put up great games either, so we'll see. How's it going, Ryan? Thanks for coming in, man. Great to see you in here. How's it going, Von Hook? Again, great to see you in here. I think I'm doing a salute for some reason. Anthony Chiarelli with a good shot, but a good save by Cam Wood. Being an Eagles fan is rough. Now I know your pain of being a Cowboys. You just won this. You just won the Super Bowl. Get out. No, get. You can have all the pain in the world, Eagles fans. You just won this. You just won. I was about to say a Stanley Cup, but the Flyers aren't the Stanley Cup winners. You just won the Super Bowl, so I don't care about your feelings anymore, Minka. Nope, you're exempt. You're exempt from that list. Sorry. There is no pain when you just won the Super Bowl. Sorry. Ward is bad. Pretty much, I'd say. I think that's everybody. That's common knowledge. The Blackhawks look good so far. Yeah, they've looked solid. They've looked a little better than I thought they would. The defense has still been pretty bad. The Corey Crawford, though, looked great in that game yesterday, so I do have hope in the goaltending there a little bit. Cam Ward, I still think, is pretty meh. But he's an average backup at best. But the forward group has been doing all the wonders. They've been getting so much offense. It's pretty crazy. Like, Jonathan Toews apparently is back to his 2010 self, which is, for Chicago, pretty much the best thing imaginable. I'm new to your channel. Where are you from? Well, you can see the Dallas plaque right there. I'm from the heart of Texas, Dallas, Texas, proudly raised and born. And yeah, it's a little bit of a unique place to be a hockey fan, but I'm proud of that. But yeah, let me know, Ryan, where you are from. I'm interested. Let me know. You're wearing the same shirt from what? I'm wearing this Dallas Stars shirt, obviously. I mean, it's a good shirt, though. I like it. It's black. It has the logo on it. It's kind of like, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like coming off a little bit. Quality, man. So I sometimes hate shirts. Oh, Kuchera with a backhand snipe. Make it look easy. I was watching that. He got like a one-on-one. He just made it look easy. Backhand snipe. Top cheese on Cam Ward. And the second goal of the season for Nikita Kucherov and the 1-0 marker. 4 minutes in this game. And Kucherov brings the lead for the Bolts, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That was a wicked backhander. I'm going to be honest there. Ooh, dirty. That was good. Nikita Kucherov is usually a pretty good player, so I kind of expect him to do that. But 1-0 Tampa. 17 people in here. I love to see you guys all in here again. I know some of you guys are making sacrifice to be in here, so I'm really appreciative of that. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And of course, for all you coming in here, I'm super happy about that. Go Lightning. Well, there you go, Von Hook. Up 1-0. 4-3 Tampa. 3-2 Tampa. Bam, grab. Yeah, I should be banned from my own channel. I should not even be on my channel anymore. Everybody go to 30 seconds delay. Yeah. 4-2. Oh, right in front. Stamkos was right in front with a good slot from a good pass from the slot. Apparently Cam Ward saved that. I don't know how he did. But all I saw was Stamkos right in front. I'm like, whoa, okay. Because Chicago, if you want to win games, you probably shouldn't give Steven Stamkos an opportunity like that. I think that's a good strategy. Just saying. But Tampa so far has been working. A good shot for Brandon Point. Good save by Cam Ward. He's been pretty decent in this game so far. 4-2 Chicago. We'll see about that, Steven. Everybody's going to watch Anaheim Graph. Who wants to watch Anaheim versus Buffalo? Nobody wants to watch a game where the Anaheim Ducks get 10 shots total. Because that's how they play, right? How's it going, Hatcher Kane? Great to see you in here. Ooh. Cahoon almost passed it to Taves there on a slot pass, though Tampa's defense got that out. Rematch of 2015 Cup? Yes, it is. And unfortunately, didn't go the Tampa Bay's way. But I think so far since that, they've been Tampa's been very, very good for Chicago. Oh, Duncan Keith right in front, slapper. Good save by Domingue. Ooh, that was even though Duncan Keith has obviously shown that he can't really score goals in the last couple of years. Don't want to give him an opportunity like that. Ugh. Hit that like button. That's what I like to hear, Matt. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Be extra obnoxious with it. Why not? Oh, 3-on-2 for Tampa. Coming back in. All right. Chicago gets it out. Uh-oh. Kane going on a 2-on-2. Finagles is waiting in the middle of the ice. What the heck? Penalty? Or something? Kane got it. I'm not sure. I think that was a penalty. because Kane was on like a 3-on-2, and then they just stopped out of nowhere. So I'm going to assume it's a Tampa Bay penalty kill or Chicago Blackhawks power play. 2015 Cup was crazy. Yeah, it was. That was the first one where I was like officially a hockey fan, and I was like avidly watching the sport, and I was cheering for Tampa all the way there, man. Unfortunately. Went to my local college homecoming hockey game last night. 10,500 people were there, and it was awesome. Final score was 6-1. Man, that's a lot for a college game. That's cool. Man, what was the atmosphere like? Because that should have been. I mean, 10,000 people. That's a ton for a college game. That's awesome. No one cares about football. No one cares about the Dallas Cowboys. That's all I know. No one cares. Everybody collectively cares, but then nobody really cares. 3-1 Calgary, I think. Not bad. Not bad. Kings cannot score. Yeah, Kings have had a tough time scoring, to say the least. And also, they've had a tough time defending, too. So they're pretty much 0 for 2 in what they should be actually doing. All right. But still 1-0, 14 to go in this game. By the way, phone reveal. I know we will beat the Patriots, but we need more Super Bowls. I want Carson Wentz to win as a Super Bowl. You're getting too greedy. You're getting too greedy. You can't have 2 Super Bowls in your lifetime. Come on. I have 0 Super Bowls in my lifetime. You can't have 2. No, this is not how it works. Come on. Come on. Share the wealth. Sharing is caring. Me and Grav are twinning high school. Red Sox or Dodgers? How's it going, Rob? I haven't seen you in a while, but great to see you in here. But Red Sox or Dodgers? That's going to be a cool World Series. I'm rooting for Red Sox, but I'm not completely sure. Red Sox, I think, are the massive favorite there. But I'm going to say Red Sox win that just because I want them to win that. I'm not even a Red Sox fan. For me, both of those teams are kind of in my middle area. I like them somewhat. I like some things I like about them, some things I don't. But I'm rooting for Red Sox just barely in that series. But it's going to be a good one, nonetheless. I'm from the south of Georgia. South of Georgia. Oh, no, Hannah is here. I don't know if that's Hannah. I don't know, Lauren. Go Thrashers. I'm sorry for you, Steven. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. 1-0 Tampa still. Chicago kind of battling for the neutral zone, not really doing too much. But again, thanks for all you for coming in. Glad to see you all. Cooch, my birthday twin. You share a birthday with Coochera? That ain't bad. That's pretty cool. So what drink do you have? Has the pillow been fluffed? And how is Monty? We have some serious questions here. Yes, I agree. For drinks, it's nothing too special. Just got some water here. Here's some ASMR. There you go. Some beautiful ASMR there. Uh-oh, Yanni Gord coming up on a one-on-one. A breakaway comes in. Ooh, good save by Cam Ward there. Nice on the pad. That was Chicago. You don't want to do that. Yanni Gord is a pretty decent player right here. Yeah, no breakaways for Yanni Gord, please. If Chicago at least wants to win this game, it's not like I'm cheering for them. But yeah, for the pillow, it was fluffed, but I guess I'll do it again. Why not? And Monty is doing good. His Buffalo Sabres did great technically yesterday. Jeff Skinner, he's loving it. He's loving some Jeff Skinner there. And he's liking the Buffalo Sabres right now, thankfully, because Buffalo Sabres need to do well. They need to. But also, a little bit of a gimmick I might do for the stream. Whoever has the lead, I might switch hats. If I have both hats of the teams I'm watching, I could switch hats if they're winning or not. Right now, hopefully Chicago, I don't have to wear that Chicago hat, but maybe that's just a little bit of a thing I'll do for next or future streams and whatever. I thought that was a little bit, that would be a cool idea. June 17th represent. Yeah. I'm from the greater Toronto area, but I'm a Sens fan. Ooh, that's rough. I mean, Mega Lucario / Luke is a Montreal Canadiens fan in Toronto. So he obviously has it rough, and being a Sens fan in Toronto is not the greatest experience. Good cheer, obviously, my fantasy. Not bad. Gravis fan is it a Fanatics 47? What? For my size? I don't know what the Fanatics or this hat. I don't know what you're talking about, Steven. Let me know. Side note, anyone here watching the Purge TV show on USA, it's been as good as the movies. I've never heard of it. Sorry. I've never heard of it. Let me see. I'm from Philly. Well, I live in the suburbs, 45 minutes away from Philly. I mean, yeah, I say that I live in Dallas, really. I say I live in Dallas, but realistically, I'm probably like a 25-minute drive at the best from downtown Dallas. At best, like that's if like no traffic is there or anything, which most of the time there is traffic, so it's more like 40, 45 minutes. One day, me and Steven should come to Dallas and surprise Grab by looking in that window during the stream. I mean, maybe you just be like gritty, just go with like a gritty, scary picture and just like go right there or whatever, right here, and just scare everybody else. That'd be cool. I mean, that would be, maybe you should do that for the Halloween stream. Maybe if I'm streaming on Halloween night, like just come on the window and surprise everyone. My fantasy team is stacked, yet my guys haven't produced. Well, that means that your team isn't stacked, is it? That means your team is bad. Ha. One day, me and Steven should come to, or I already read that. Never mind. I want to see God Gibson. Not gonna lie, God Gibson is maybe worth the price of admission. He is. John Gibson is my heart candidate right now, just because of like how godly he's been. Man, he has been so good. Who wants to watch Anaheim versus Buffalo more like Maxime Comtois versus Rasmus Dahlin? Pretty much, right? Pretty much. I mean, but I'm hoping that Buffalo wins that, but at the same time, they likely won't because the freaking Anaheim Ducks win those games, being outshot like 41-9. Something stupid, because that's just what happens. But about 11 minutes left in this first period. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Monty would especially love that. But again, thanks for coming in, everyone. You guys are the real deals. The real deals. I'm not watching the Sabres versus Ducks game. Yeah, that one might be rough. While I think it could be good if Buffalo maybe wins that. If Buffalo wins it, and Monty's sitting right here, so he likes hearing that. But if Anaheim wins that, it'll likely be a grindy game. So I don't know if that'll be the best. I just see red flags with that one. I'd rather watch the Calgary-New York game just for reference. And that's saying something because New York is the most entertaining to watch. I only wanted Chicago to win in 2015 because Kimo Timkin deserved a cup. Kimo Timkin, I've never heard of him. Is that kind of sad? I've never heard of him, though. We can IRL stream snipe him. Oof. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, sorry. Oh, keep coming back in. Get some room. Ooh, deflected back in the slot on net, but just wide. Domingue hasn't been tested a whole ton. Tampa Bay's defense has been pretty solid throughout the game so far. But 11-14 to go. Chicago with the offensive pressure. Coming back into a good deflection in front by Saad. By the way, Saad is playing in this game, so he's not scratched anymore, at least. Saad coming back in again. Ooh, good save by Domingue, it looks like. But yeah, apparently Saad is apparently not scratched for the first time in forever. He's got a good couple of opportunities. So again, looking at the Panarin trade, obviously not the best looking back on it, man. Fun fact: my mom once dated Steven Stamkos' uncle. I mean, that's like that's like one of those weird facts that's interesting, but at the same time boring. But that's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Offside. His address is 69 Frickoff Avenue. It's pretty accurate. Oh, Kane coming on a breakaway, coming back into a break or backhands. The defense got back to him, so he had to get on the backhand, but just went wide. The defense got back there for Tampa, so almost risked a Kane breakaway, which could have been terrible. But the defense got back on that, thankfully. I've been a hockey fan since 09, sad Grav. Well, I bet I was an MLB fan for the longest time. Like I was an MLB fan for most of my childhood and a lot throughout my life. So I've only just became a hockey fan, and that's pretty crazy to like just feel. Like I've only been a hockey fan for like 3 years now. Like I've only been a hockey fan for a short amount of time compared to a lot of other people. Oh, Kuchera coming back in again, and he good save by Cam Ward. That was close again on a 3-on-2 for Tampa. You don't want to give up those power, or you don't want to give up those opportunities for Chicago. That's not a good recipe for success. Oh, another shot from the points. Looks like it was deflected in front. It ain't it, Chief. Cowboys suck. Blue Jays. Go Blue Jays. Those aren't even the same two leagues, Luke. They don't care really. Come on. If you say the Rangers suck and go Blue Jays, that would make sense. But go Patriots. Steven, why? Why do you cheer for the Patriots? I just want to know. Because unless you're if you're a bandwagoner, it will make sense. But the Patriots, really, man, make some better life decisions. And I mean, I made some terrible life decisions like rooting for the Cowboys and the Dallas Stars. But hey, at least I own up to them. Yikes, Patriots fans. Agreed, Luke. Very much agreed. Patriots have 5 Steelers, or Patriots have 5 Steelers, have 6. Come on. Patriots have a lot of ex-Steelers, actually, I feel. Someone that watches baseball. Well, I used to watch baseball, not really anymore. I don't think I've watched like any of the playoffs just because I haven't had time. I mean, it's like right in the start of hockey season. I mean, what hockey fan has time to watch baseball at this time? I'm just being serious. Sod right in front of a deflection, though. Could save that to Mink. Yeah, in 7 games, he's had 2 assists. I don't think he's been all that bad. I don't know if he's been scratch-worthy, but he definitely needs to be better. Red Sox in 6. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like 6 or 7 games. That series could be very, very close. Atmosphere was awesome when a goal was scored. You could feel the ground shake, and also I was in the 3rd row. That ain't bad. That's cool. Oh, Kunitz, or no. Score Chicago! It's tied. Fortin. The guy that I said this morning, I had no idea who he was. Fortin scores number 84. Is it Martin Fortin? He scores. Apparently, he got a wide open breakaway. No, Alexander Fortin. Never mind. I still don't know who he is. I'm sorry. I still don't know who he is, but second goal of this season for him now. He just went on. He just got crazy room and scored 1-1. So I don't know if I maybe I should wear both hats, because I said whoever will be leading, I wear the hats. So maybe I should just wear both hats here and trigger both fan bases. Why not? By the way, that was pretty rough by Domingue. Oh yeah, he was just wide open. Chicago. I think that was Kane that might have seen that. And a good little deke. Domingue probably should have gotten that with his 5-hole though. But good move by him. This looks silly, doesn't it? Maybe I should. Maybe I should wear it like a gangster. This looks terrible, but this looks terrible, by the way. All right, let me get back into the chat because I know I'm quite a bit behind. But 1-1, Chicago making it interesting now with 8 seconds to go in the first period. Good save by Domingue. Another good opportunity by Saad. He's looked good to start off the period. But yeah, 15 people here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming along. I'm great to have you in this pretty competitive game so far. EU Red Sox. Not even watching the World Series since I don't like either. Yeah, I don't have like an emotional connection to either, which is sad. Red Sox in 6. I'm holding Bettman hostage. I'm going to shoot him if he doesn't bring Thrashers back. That's violence, man. That's going to an extreme level. You need to what are you talking? Raid the pillow for playoff luck for the Lightning. Remember what? Okay. Okay, we're abusing the pillow now. I would never abuse Monty, but I can abuse the pillow. Okay, apparently abusing the pillow made the Chicago Blackhawks half fall. Carolina got nothing in the Skinner trade. Carolina, I think what was it? Cliff Pugh, I think he's a solid guy. One of the best names in the NHL for sure. I think he's a solid prospect. But yeah, so far they aren't winning that trade, but like they played decent enough. And I've said it before in the Carolina Hurricanes that I said a couple of weeks back, I think, that they're not really missing Jeff Skinner. Not quite yet. Maybe at the end of the season if they miss the playoffs or something. But so far they've looked pretty good. Oh my gosh, another GTA non-Leafs fan. Yeah, Luke, you got another. You can relate now. You have another friend. What's up, Grab? How's it going? XYZ or ZYX? Never mind. Went a little bit backwards there. But yeah, how's it going? Great to have you in here. Make a PO box. I'm trying to get that set up. It's just I haven't gotten to it yet. It's completely my fault. It's royally and completely my fault for that. But I need to get it done. I need to stop procrastinating. It's more like I just don't have a lot of time on my hands. Go Thrashers. 30 minutes from downtown. Yeah, about the same for me. The real deal is James Neal. Yeah, but you guys are too. Never mind. It is time for the LA Kings to hold a fire sale. I don't know quite yet. I think they put themselves in this position though to have this bad season. I mean, signing Ilya Kovalchuk was the last thing that LA needed. They really needed to get another 35-year-old guy and sign him to another massive contract. Like I never understood LA's standpoint in the last few years. They could have had a very, very good one. They could have been like, I don't know, like not like in Chicago because they missed the playoffs last year, but a team that they had a position to win the Stanley Cup and then keep being pretty successful. Well, they've made the playoffs a couple of times in the last few years. They just had missed opportunities, like paying Dustin Brown so much money. and paying guys like Gaborik so much money that they really don't need to. Well, I have a couple of good contracts on that team. It's just weighed down by so many old contracts. So many, like, it's really a retirement home right now in LA, and it just sucks because I feel like they could have been so much better than what they were if it was actually handled properly. But actually, the penalty kill for Tampa Bay is first in the league. Apparently, Chicago's on the power play. If they showed that, I don't know. They don't show a power play on the bracket, but it looks like they are in the power play. Let's go Hawks. How's it going, Nick S? Yep, they now have the 1-1 tie, so that's good. Kunitz right in front. A couple of good saves by Demink. Yeah, looks like it's pretty close right now, 1-1. 7 minutes left in the first period. You were a Texas Rangers fan most of your childhood. I feel pretty bad for you, man. I hope you can get over those childhood scars. Never. I can never do that. That's just not possible. I don't think it is, because what they did to me, that was pretty much torture. But yeah, Chicago on the power play. They didn't have NBCSN didn't have the power play graphic on their graphic. Like, what are you doing? This is amateur level right here, NBCSN. Come on. Come on. I expect better from you. So sad. Timonen, one of the best defenders the league has ever seen, or was during LIVESTREAMS era. He played long-term for Preds and most notably the Flyers. Guy was 5'10" and logged huge minutes. Yeah, I know Kimo. I know him, but I think Mika said something different. It was like Timon or something. Major physical threat. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember a lot about him when I was watching the NHL, but I remember him being on the Blackhawks a little bit. The flippin' Lightning took a look to be playing the dumb trap. The freaking Lightning. I don't know if it's like it's kind of just like a weird defensive style somewhat. It's been working so far for the Lightning, but on the power play, that's what it's been looking like. My grandma is from Boston, so I cheer for his team. Or my grandpa, not your grandma, never mind. Your grandpa, I mean, that's a good enough reason. My grandpa cheered for the Flames, my dad cheered for the Flames, so that's one of the reasons why I like the Flames, but I also like their team a lot. So I have good enough reasons for that. I have a few weird connections to hockey players, like Joe Newendike is my uncle's brother, so my parents have kissed the cup before I met him once. That's pretty awesome, Ryan. That's cool. I don't have like any massive connections, unfortunately, but that's pretty cool. Ryan McDonough, by the way, on a 1-on-1 backhand and a good save by Cam Ward there. Cam Ward's been pretty solid in this game so far. He's just Chicago defense has been pretty rough, but Cam Ward has been pretty solid. But 17 people in here, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Great to have you all in here. I'm super happy you're choosing here to use your time and spend with me on the chat. It's greatly appreciated. But 5 minutes left in this first period. It's been a pretty close game, a pretty good game so far. In a lot of senses, Lidstrom and Timonen were as prominent as Doughty and Carlson now, and Dahlin and Heiskanen in the future. I mean, yeah, there's been some great areas for defensemen, right? Alex Fortin, career first goal. I guess it was the first goal. I thought it said second goal. Never mind. Kunitz, ex-Penguin GOAT. Well, I think he was decent with the Lightning, but he hasn't done too much with the Blackhawks. I don't have any time to watch baseball as a hockey fan. Yeah, like there was some time in the offseason for me to watch baseball, but during the playoffs, it's just an unfortunate time to where I'm so busy already with the channel and everything that I'm doing in my life. I just don't have time for baseball anymore, which sucks. Because this World Series should be pretty decent. Who thought trading Panarin for Saad was a good idea? I thought it was an okay trade for Chicago at the time, mostly because I thought Saad reuniting with a team would do pretty well. But looking back on it, I at the time I thought Columbus won the trade, but not really by a landslide. But right now it is by a landslide. It's not even close. But yeah, that trade looking back on it is pretty rough. It's pronounced Domingue. I say Domingue or Dominic, not Dominic, but yeah, that makes sense. I just have a weird way of pronouncing names sometimes. I want the lineup for Astros to be back in the NHL. That would be cool to see. I'm just not sure that'll ever happen. I'm pretty sure the reason that they left was not really because of attendance, but because of ownership. And I'm not sure if that's still there or if they'll find a new person there. Tuesday's videos for my channel were the most fun I made. Graviteh, yes. That should be emoji right here. Luke, get it done. There you go. That should be emoji on the Discord server. Do a live stream on our Deeks versus Whalers game. I mean, maybe in 20 years when that happens, I'd be happy to. Maybe if LA is bad because they could get Jack Hughes or Capo Caco, I mean, that would do great things for their franchise. But they need to be really bad to get a guy like Capo or Hughes and to have that chance to win the lottery for sure. You wish you were born in 1999 so you can see Brett Hull overtime goal. Not really. I like living in today's world. I like today's world where I can stream to people on the internet. And I can stream watching a random game and you guys can watch. I think I'm at a pretty good time in my life. I'm at a pretty good time in the world right now. And even though it's been cool to see the Stars win the Cup in person, who knows? I hit the like button, Grab. That's what I'm talking about. Carter, thank you for doing so. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Great transition, trust me. But thanks, everyone, for coming in. You guys are the real deals, the real beauties. Oh, right in front, Stamp goes with a deflection, kind of batting it out in the air, but good save by Ward again. I'll say it again, Cam Ward has been pretty solid in this game. I've liked what I've seen from him. I don't want Capo Caco to be drafted by the Kings. I don't want Capo Caco to be drafted by any Western Conference team. He is amazing, and I don't want him. I don't want him in the Western Conference. Get him out of there. I assume you watched when Yu Darvish blew a perfect game with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the bottom of the ninth. Yeah, it was versus Arizona, right? That no-hitter that they had. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, man. Big save Ward, Red Sox in 5. Yeah, Ward has been fantastic so far in this game. I met Evan Rodriguez in Buffalo when he was in the AHL. Rodriguez is actually a pretty good player. I like him. I think he's a solid NHL guy. He's been decent for Buffalo in the last couple of years, I think, underratedly. The hockey players I met are Laine, Kaner, DeBrincat, Brett Hull, Craig Ludwig, Sagan, Ben, Klingberg, Shore, Johns, and even Allen, Allen Americans. Yeah, the only player that I've officially met is Kari Lehtinen, but ones that I've seen were all for the NHL draft. So when I was at the NHL draft, I saw a few guys. I didn't see a ton of people, but I did see a few guys. I saw Rich Peverly, of course, most notably for having that, I think, stroke on the bench, something like that. But the former Dallas Stars player, I saw him in one of the hallways there, which was pretty cool. I couldn't get to him. I think it was in like a VIP, something like that. But after the game, I got to see, of course, Kari Lehtinen, which most of you guys know, which was awesome. That was great to see. I also saw Jesperi Kotkaniemi actually going into the same garage. He was just loaded with entourage, so I couldn't get near him at all, which that was sad. I would have liked to get a picture of him. I also saw Keandre Miller walking on the sidewalk. I didn't realize it was him, but I think it was him after that NHL draft, which was cool to see. By the way, Tape's coming on a 1-1. Good save by Domingue. I also saw one more player, I think. Oh, yeah, I saw Mike's, or is it Mike? Wait a second. Let me see. I'm trying to remember who it was because I saw it. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I saw Mike Sullivan, Penguins coach. I saw him getting on a bus just barely. He was getting onto the bus like right when I walked past him, so I didn't get to say hi or anything. But I did see him, which was pretty cool. I probably should have been more aware because I didn't assume that all those guys would be leaving so early. Like they were getting packed into buses at the NHL draft, like right after we were leaving. I thought it was going to be, a lot of those guys were going to leave much later than that. I don't know why I did, but I didn't assume that I was going to see that many NHL players when I was walking out. So that was cool to see. If there's any next time that I go to an NHL draft, I probably should be more aware of there's NHL players literally everywhere. But that was a cool experience for sure. And that NHL draft was awesome. Of course, you guys all know that. But 22 people, or 20 people, not 22 people, but 20 people in here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. And of course, thanks for coming in. You guys are the freaking best. Uh-oh, right in front. Who was that? Yogi Harzhu? He got a breakaway, I think. Uh-oh, looks like it was Schmaltz going on there. It was pretty much a breakaway for him. Colborn letting him go right in front. What a scrub. But that was Schmaltz made that. Yeah, that was a good play by Schmaltz. I think there's a power play now. Yeah, looks like there would be a power play Chicago after that. He was hooked a little bit by Coburn. Yeah, I need to get back into this chat. I'm a little bit behind. Atlanta isn't a hockey place, Grav. I agree. It just isn't. Oh, looks like it was Kucherov for hooking. Never mind. That sod for the bread man was the worst in NHL history. It's up there right now. It is up there. But 1-1 Chicago, 226. I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but there's 2 games going on right now. Currently, it's Flames versus Rangers. Right now, that's still 0-0. And later on, there's Sabres versus Ducks. So if you haven't, tell me down in the comments what your predictions are for those games, because I want to hear it. Of course, right now, it's 1-1 for this game. But those 2 games could go either way, I feel. I don't know, man. Forsberg for Erat is possibly a worse trade. I think that's definitely top 5 at least. That was just abysmal. Like, come on, Washington. Come on. Like, let's be real. Even Monty despairs that trade. It despises it. Yikes! Someone hit that dislike button. I mean, people don't really realize that hitting the dislike button actually helps the channel. It's better than a person not liking anything. Like I think it brings interaction to the channel, which helps in the algorithm of YouTube. You're gonna go that deep. But Chicago power play now, 140 left. Chicago or Tampa Bay gets it out. So let's see. Tampa Bay so far has had an 100% power play through the first few games. So we'll see if they can keep that going for this game. But right now they gotta keep it. 155 to go in this first period, but so far it's been a pretty good game, I'd say. Have you thought of doing a bit with the hockey guy? Yeah, no. Even if I wanted to, even if I was desperate. Oh, Kane coming back on right hand. Whoa, what a save by Dominic. Holy crap, he went like leg first, saving it. I am not kidding. He scrambled over there and just saved that. That was unreal. What a save by Dominic. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Kane just came right in. I thought that was a for sure goal, but he just scrambled right in front doing the classic goalie save, and that was amazing. That was great. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. The hockey guy doesn't collab with anyone, so even if I wanted to do a collab with the hockey guy, it wouldn't happen really at all. Taves coming back in, backhand shot, good save by Dominic. Both goaltenders have actually been pretty good in this game. Both goaltenders are backups, of course. Both teams are on the back-to-back. So it's been an interesting game so far, even if it is 1-1. Big save by Ward. Yeah, again, he's been fantastic. Hurricanes moved from 13th. Also, wasn't it for Svechnikov? Yeah, big jump for them. Svechnikov is obviously one of those franchise guys, I'd say. My mom met Jaromir Jagr and Mario Lemieux, both at the same time or separated. Either way, that's fantastic. Either way, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, we already know you've met like literally every NHL player in the world, so we already know. We already know. I skated with DeBrincat at a public skate when he was in Dallas with some friends this summer. Why was he in Dallas? Just randomly in Dallas? Okay, I mean, good for him. That's cool though. Did he just like randomly show up to a public skate or? Huh. That's pretty cool though, Steven. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, I kind of feel that from him too. He signed my skates. That's cool. You gotta frame those, Steven. You gotta frame those. Come on. You can't wear them. You gotta frame them. That's awesome though. Yeah, Mike Sullivan. Sad you don't know the Pens coach. I always mix up Patrick Sullivan and Mike Sullivan. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing on this earth, confusing Mike Sullivan, Patrick Sullivan. But I almost did. I always have that. Oh my god, I always have that relapse. But yeah, Kane right in front and a glove save coming back. Yeah, that Dominic save was unbelievable. What a save. That was awesome. The Sens will most likely get Capo. I mean, right now they're looking like a decent team, so we'll see. We'll see. I had the NHL draft in 2017. I got Nolan Patrick when I was walking down the arena and I got a selfie with him. Not bad. Not bad at all. Sabres winning that game. Flames. Brian Boyle for Hart. I agree. He's an elite player. We host the All-Star game this season. Yes, San Jose hosts the All-Star game. And by the way, Von Hook, that logo for the All-Star game is amazing. I love that. Yoka Harju, another birthday twin. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm pretty sure Martin Hansel shares a birthday with me. Dallas Star. I mean, that's pretty cool. Mike Sullivan is one of my least favorite coaches in the NHL. Well, as a San Jose Sharks fan, I think you have that. You have the argument there for sure. That's a good reason to hate him just because he beat your team. Sadly, I was rooting for San Jose in that series. But I think he's a fantastic coach at times. Sometimes he mishandles things, sometimes he doesn't. But I think in the right situations, he can do wonders. We saw that with Pittsburgh in the last couple of years, obviously. I'm regretting not getting Joker Harshu autograph when I met him in the 2017 draft because I said to him, I hope you get drafted by the Hawks. You are the player I want to see in the Indian head as a Hawk. I mean, Joker Harshu has been fantastic so far. So I think Chicago obviously made a great decision there, and he has done fantastic since then. So obviously a great pick. YouTube monetizes and advertises based on interactions, so dislikes actually help you get money indirectly. Yeah, it's kind of funny in that way, right? To where interactions actually help the channel in some way. It shouldn't be like that, honestly. Like a dislike shouldn't help your channel, but it actually does in a weird, wacky turnaround way, which I'm kind of happy about because then the trolls actually come and help the channel. How you doing, bro? The Black YouTube, how's it going? Great to see you in here. 16 people in here though. If you haven't already, hit the like button and the subscribe button. 1-1 in first intermission. It was a good game so far, and both goaltenders have been pretty good. Dominic having to make 16 saves though, so a lot of shots for both teams here. One of the worst trades, best for Flyers, was Jeff Carter to Columbus for Jake Voracek in the first round pick when they used it to draft Sean Couturier. That's pretty good. I think Jeff Carter is obviously a good player, but that's a pretty good trade, I'd say. Demink over Price. So, well, I have to agree, but can Price really make? Well, actually, Price did make that weird one save where he's like kind of flipping over yesterday, something like that. He didn't make that one weird save, but Demink save was better. I'm sorry. 1-0 Calgary. Goodrew. Maybe I should drink some more water. Here, you have some more ASMR water. I rate that water 10 out of 10. But yeah, Goudreau scoring, that's fantastic. Great to see. Goudreau is always a beast. Johnny Hockey, baby. But yeah, Flames goal, good to see them. Again, I'm sort of a Flames fan. They're in my top 8 teams. I'm thinking that they're like 7 for something. They're behind Washington, I know that. But I like Calgary a lot, so good to see them have success early in the season. Goudreau, yay, fantasy. We'll see what happens there. Isn't this the last day of fantasy? I'm pretty sure it's the last day. So let me know what your score is right now, Luke. Let me know if it's close, because I know right now I'm destroying Withor. I am beasting Withor in that matchup. He's somehow not here anyways. The one time I stream a Chicago game, Withor is not here. Because, of course, I mean, obviously. Matthias Samuelsson, Buffalo's second-round pick, Ron Hextall, and the Flyers staff were on the same plane as me when I came home from Dallas. Yeah, I remember you sharing that story. But, yeah, that's a cool one. That's a very cool one. Dominguez was just randomly in Dallas. By the way, I sold them for $700. Worth it? $700 is a lot of money, I'd say, but I'd keep stuff like that. I'd keep a lot of stuff like that just because you have that experience tied with the skate, right? I mean, you have that experience of meeting a guy like Alex DeBrincat, who is looking fantastic so far this season, and you also have skates to commemorate that. So I would keep that, but to each their own. I mean, that $700 is a lot of change, a lot of chunk of change. Do you like Tampa, and do you live there in Tampa? It's all about the slime. How's it going? Great to see you in here. But the Tampa Bay Lightning are my second favorite team. I live in Dallas, as you can tell from the Dallas plaque. Dallas is my first favorite team. Tampa is my second favorite team. Vegas, number 3. Tampa Bay, it was mostly because when I was starting to get up into hockey, the Tampa Bay Lightning had a lot of players that I liked, a lot of players that I liked. And, of course, I like their logo, I like their jersey. So I just like the team in general when I started watching hockey back in 2015. So I like the Tampa Bay Lightning it's been that way for quite a while. So again, good question there, by the way. Mike Milbury also shares a birthday with me, unfortunately. Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's rough though. I mean, if you share a birthday, that's like kind of the same thing as like sharing a birthday as Don Cherry. Even though Don Cherry, I think, is a legend, he's obviously not the most forward-thinking guy in the NHL sphere right now. You should probably ask people to hit the like button, hit whatever button you like. Meanwhile, you get 20 dislikes. I mean, still, it does help, but if we can smash any button, I don't know what I'll do. Just smash any button whatsoever. Price is the best player in the NHL, we all know. Debatable. I mean, there was Mira Heiskanen and Roman Polak. Obviously, both are better, let's be honest. Both are better, and they're on the same team. What's not to love? I never have time to watch the NBA. Oh, man. I don't have time to watch the MLB. I especially don't have any time to watch the NBA. I'm sorry. I could waste my time watching the NBA. But it's getting a little bit darker. Might as well put the light on now. I didn't put the light on earlier just because we had that natural light, but it's starting to get darker here. It's a little bit crazy. Let me scoot this back. Yeah, might as well put on the light now since it's getting a little darker out there, so might as well shine the light on my face. Get it burning real quick. I'm gonna die. It's like having heaven in my face. I'm gonna die of blindness putting it up to my face there. I'm wearing my Project Sharp Blackhawks black ice jersey tonight because it's really great. I like those jerseys, actually. They're one of my favorite Blackhawks jerseys, I'd say. That black one with the red stripes, I do like that one, Nick. That one's one of my favorite Blackhawks jerseys for sure. What do you think about Americans being fans of Canadian teams and vice versa? I think it's completely fine. I mean, especially if it's like just a second team or whatever. I mean, you could still. I think for being a fan, it really is free game. I don't really. I honestly like seeing stuff like that because sometimes it's cool to see, of course, people liking their homegrown team, but it's also interesting to see why people like teams from not their cities and why they like different teams. I love hearing those stories actually and how people actually come to like those teams that aren't from their area. It's a pretty cool thing, and those fans are usually pretty unique and sometimes even more dedicated to teams or to people that have those homegrown teams. So I actually do like that. And from a different country perspective, I still think that that's fine. It all depends on your experiences and, of course, who you root for. That's all up to you. So I don't really have too much of a problem with that. I'm down by 20. Oof, that's sad. Oh, I live in Tampa. That's nice, though. Tampa is a fantastic city. So that kudos to you, man. Because I love Dallas, but Florida would be a nice place to live. I'm not going to lie. My three uses Sharks, Oilers, and Stars for your top three teams. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good mix. Besides the Stars, who are usually terrible, as a Dallas Stars fan, I can attest to that. But those are some beautiful teams right there. I think actually no, all those teams are my top five, Von Hook. So we share a little bit of similarities there, which is cool. I share a birthday with Mike Bossy. Mike Bossy is a legend, so that's pretty cool. Let me actually just, since you guys are interested on that topic, let me go to my birthday, which is February 20th. Let me see which players. So I know I know the few already. So players born on February 20th. Let me just go by points right now. Of course, Phil Esposito. I usually say that he's the guy drafted or not drafted, but born on my birthday. Phil Esposito. I mean, 1,500 points in the NHL. That's pretty good. I got Christian Rudu. You got Martin Hansel, Dave Scatchard, Rick Green, Brandon Witz, Pierre Bouchard. Honestly, not a lot of players. There's the Taylor Hall from 1964. Honestly, there's not a ton of players born on my birthday. I pretty much have Phil Esposito and then like Martin Hansel. Martin Hansel is like the only active player on this list right now. So that's not the greatest, but my birthday has just been terrible for NHL players apparently. And I'm not making the NHL, so that wouldn't affect things. I bet Peter Forsberg wants, got an autograph from him as well. That's awesome. That is great to see. Again, he's a beautiful man. I got a whole stick signed by Laine, Kane, Taves, Ringet, Sigmund, Ben, Klingberg, Short, Tarasenko, Steven Johns, and Radulov, and Lennon. That's a lot of players. Wait, would it be just like one whole stick or something? Because that would be a lot of signatures. It would have to be a long stick. But yeah, Flames currently up 1-0 in first intermission. Again, like we all expect, pretty much. It rough. I share my birthday with Crosby because honestly, I hate Crybaby Crosby. I mean, at least you have like an NHL star that shares your same birthday. That's pretty cool. Phil Esposito, though, is a pretty good player. You're streaming the Hawks game. Wow. Well, there you go, Wither. I said before that you weren't. I said before that you weren't here for like the only time I'll stream the Blackhawks game. But there you go. Good to see you in here, man. Great to see you in here, Wither. I always have time to watch the NHL. Always, man. Let's go Hawks. Good to see you in here though, Wither. And I was kind of getting concerned, I stream a Blackhawks game, and that's the only time that you won't come to a stream. So I'm glad to see you coming here. Let's go Hawks. Yeah, now the Blackhawks fans are coming in. Brian Welsh with the eggplant emoji. I wonder what that means. I wonder. How to get the chant going? Well, I mean, there's like, 2-3 Blackhawks fans in this chat. So, I mean, that's a pretty good percentage. That's a pretty good percentage. Mine's one day before yours. Oh, February 19th. I mean, any February birthday is usually a pretty beautiful one because February is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful month. I was trying to get the word like I don't know. Words are kind of a hard thing to do. If you haven't noticed already. My top three: Rangers, Bruins, and Stars. Rangers are okay in my books. The Bruins are okay in my books. Of course, the Dallas Stars are my favorite team. I just realized Monty's wearing a Hawks hat. Yes, Monty's on our side. Ha, grab, ha. Well, for the streams for the future, if I'm going to stream a game, and if I have a hat for both teams involved, I'll be wearing a team that currently has the lead. So right now it is 1-1. So if Blackhawks take the lead, I'll put on a Blackhawks hat, and then I'll put the Lightning hat on Monty, and vice versa. Right now I'm just wearing the Tampa Bay hat because that's what I started out with for the stream. But I feel like that would be a cool thing to do, just for the next few streams. It'll make it a little bit more spicy. Spice things up a little bit. I gotta go. Might be back later. Not sure if not. Always fun to watch streams. See you later, Matt. Glad to see you in here for a while. And of course, grateful that you spent time on the stream and with all the beautiful people in the chat. Again, to everyone here, I'm grateful for your time, of course. Put a Sabres hat on Monty. He looks out of place. Yeah, I might have to do that. I might have to. Maybe. We'll see. My top 3 teams are Canucks, Coyotes, and Canes. Yeah, Robson. I even though I like some of those teams, I like the Hurricanes. I like the Coyotes too. Those are some rough teams to cheer for, especially in 2018. Even though the Carolina Hurricanes are doing better, Coyotes are rough to cheer for. The Canucks are, in the last few years, have been tough to cheer for, even though they have a bright future. So I commend you for that, for having teams that aren't necessarily the best teams in the world. So I feel your struggle, man. This wasn't really a bad trade, but the Eric Lindros trade for Philly was crazy. What happened was Lindros didn't play for Quebec, and Quebec traded him to Philly and the Rangers at the time. Yeah, pretty much everybody knows that trade is probably one of the biggest NHL history. Probably the biggest besides the Wayne Gretzky trade to LA, I'd say. Apparently, I share a birthday with just Barry Kotkaniemi. That's pretty big. I mean, he's gonna be a fan. He's gonna be a great player in the future. So that's a nice one. Let me see. And an arbitrator had to make the decision because it was such a giant trade. I guess so. That makes sense. But yeah, 15 people here. You've already hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, thanks for coming, everyone. It's great to interact with all of you because you guys are the freaking best. But again, thanks for coming in. Currently, still first intermission here, 1-1 for the score. But it's been a fun game. Both goaltenders have been pretty solid. The offenses have been pretty good. The goaltenders have had to face a lot of shots. So the defense obviously has not been the best so far. Lindros for Forsberg, right? Yeah, it was pretty much there was some extra stuff that definitely helped Colorado, but it was the main piece in that trade, I do believe. The only well-known player I share a birthday with is Sean Matthias. Well, yeah, I mean he's known. I don't know if he's well known. I mean he's an NHL player, or was at least. So at least you got that. At least that's something. I got Phil Esposito, which is a pretty good player. Except if your birthday would be on February 29th because those people have to wait 4 years. Yeah, imagine if an NHL player. I don't think there's any NHL players that have birthday on February 29th. Let me actually see, because Hockey Reference has all these stats here. Does it show up for like February 25th, 29th? Let's see. NHL players, February 29th. NHL players born on February 29th. All right, let's see this list. Are there? Okay. Actually, so let's see. Henry Richard, who was born on 19. Who would he play for? So he has 1,000 points in the NHL. Looks like Hall of Fame player, 11 times. Oh yeah, he was the guy that won like 11 cups. He was the guy that won like 11 cups with like Montreal. By the way, he's also the brother of Maurice Richard, so he's a pretty well-known player. Of course, he was with Montreal his whole career, won 11 cups. Yeah, I think that's a record. I think he holds the record for the most cups in the league ever. So that's obviously a pretty big player. You got Simone Gagne. You got Cam Ward. Really? Looks like Cam Ward was apparently born on February 29th. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So again, the goaltender playing in this game was born on February 29th. That's pretty special. Let me see. My mom is burning the paper for the history project. Oof. Now you can blame it on your mom, right? Share a birthday with Nikolai Jokic, if you know who that is. I think I recognize the name Jokic, but not really. I also share a birthday with Mike Trout. I mean, that's pretty good. I think he's a pretty good player, at least. But on NHL Network, they're now showing the Dallas Stars Halloween costumes. By the way, if you don't know what the Dallas Stars Halloween costumes are, you are missing out. Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin dressed up as Mario and Luigi. Alex Radulov dressed up as Yoshi, which was amazing. And the Dallas Stars, their whole team came together in Halloween costumes, and some of them were amazing. And Chushkin dressed up as Mr. Incredible. Heiskanen dressed up as a pirate. Jason Spezza dressed up as grapes. Yeah, he dressed up as literal grapes. It was just so hilarious, man. But like they were playing, Jamie Benton and Tyler Seguin will go in carts, which I'm gonna assume is a nostalgia or nostalgic nod to Mario Kart. But yeah, those Halloween costumes were amazing. I also share a birthday with Dougie Hamilton. He's a pretty good player, I'd say. He's pretty good. You Americans are lucky you don't have to deal with Rogers' hometown hockey. those are sometimes pretty crazy. Brian Suter is the guy I share a birthday with, or Sutter, not Suter. Brian Sutter, he's pretty good too. Let me see. I share a birthday with Dave Boland. I mean, while he isn't the best player now, he was a pretty decent player in his time, of course, with the Chicago Blackhawks. Let's see. I'm sad that I went to a hockey game yesterday and now I missed the stadium, even though it's small and the hockey game and being next to the glass made the hockey pucks bang up against the boards. I mean, hockey games are fantastic to go to as always. But I just got the notification. Of course, I forgot about this, but Paul Kariya's number being retired in Anaheim tonight versus Buffalo. So that's going to be pretty cool to see. Well-deserved. Kariya definitely, I think he's a Hall of Famer or something like that. I'm not sure, but he definitely deserves to get his number raised because he's a fantastic player. But the second period is just starting now. Puck drop right now. Again, as I said before, if any team takes the lead, I'll put on the. If Chicago takes the lead, I'll put on the Chicago Blackhawks hat. If Lightning take the lead, I'll keep the Lightning hat, and so on and so forth. But the second period has just started. 18 people here. If you already hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming, everyone. I enjoy your time, and thanks for sacrificing just a little bit of your time of your day for staying with me. It means a lot, of course. Can February 29th technically be like March 1st? I mean, you can make it that way, I guess. I don't know. It's also Cam Atkinson's too. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, Cam Atkinson is a pretty solid initial player. How old does that actually make Ward? That probably makes Ward like what, like 6 years old or something. It would legally make him like something. It would make him like a toddler. He's a star player for the. Let me see. I share a birthday with Bill Gates. That's pretty awesome. I mean, Bill Gates is obviously a legend, so that's pretty good. Here, let me just look at famous birthdays because I know that's a site. Famous. Oh, Tyler Johnson coming back in! What a save by Cam Ward! Once again, it was kind of the coming back of the leg, and he goes down, stacks the pads, and a great save on a breakaway for Tyler Johnson. I'm not kidding. Two fantastic saves by both goaltenders. By the way, a shot at the point and another good save by Cam Ward. Holy crap, both goaltenders have been good so far. But I've been, again, back at topic is what I was going to do. Apparently, I share a birthday with Rihanna, which is pretty cool. But wow, that was Tyler Johnson. He stacked the pads, making it look like EA NHL right there. What a save. That's awesome. I also share a birthday with Justin Verlander, even though he's an Astro and I have to hate him. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that was a great save by Cam Ward, man. Expert save. Let me see. Let me get back on the chats. So share a birthday with Henry Ukasharshu, Dougie Hamilton, Nikita Kucherov, not bad. Well, at least just share some birthday with some active NHL players and some good ones at that. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Second period starting. Yes, it is. We're about a minute and 15 into the period. Still 1-1 thanks to Cam Ward pretty much. What about Peter Laviolette wearing the bowl mask yesterday? Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty crazy. But I think it was like he had a bet that if the Predators won that road trip that he'd wear that. That was hilarious though. I think teams should do that more and have that kind of challenges that really spark the team. I mean, having that on Peter Laviolette was awesome. I love the idea. But looks like the Tampa Bay Lightning are going on the power play. So Bulls getting the power play of 18:30 into the period or left of the period. I share a birthday with Putin as well. He's a great hockey player at least. He's a great hockey player at least. Big save by the 6-year-old. Agreed. But Marcus Kruger for interference in the play. 18:30 left in the second period, and the Tampa Bay Lightning are going on the power play, getting a chance to get the lead here. My dad shares a birthday with Kim Kardashian. Depending on who you ask, it's a good or a bad thing. On my end, I think it's a bad thing. But I'm 30 seconds behind or ahead of Grav, so I know what happens before Grav does. Wow, don't spoil me with, or even though let's be honest, I'll probably be late in the chat anyways. Atkinson was born on June 5th, Smarty. Okay. I don't know when certain NHL players are born, except for the players on my birthday. But yeah, it's cool to see people share birthdays with NHLers because, of course, they're regular people. They're born like everybody else. So it's always cool to see who you share a birthday with. And for me, it's not really been the best of the NHL besides Phil Esposito. It's pretty much been Phil Esposito and nothing else. But the Lightning get on the power play. Chicago's doing a good job of dumping the puck out. Tampa not really doing too much on the power play, not yet at least. So we'll see. What a save by Ward. Yeah. Boo the Houston Astros, not asteroids, asteroids. Roids. I agree. The Astros suck. Let's go Red Sox. I also share a birthday with an upcoming player. Let me know who it is, Mara. Let me know. Oh, right in front, Saad got an opportunity. Was that Stamkos got like tripped or something? He was on the ice, but apparently no penalty. All I saw was Saad got a good opportunity. Again, Saad has been pretty good in this game, I'd say. He's got a few opportunities. Hasn't scored, but he's looked good. All right in front. Ooh, Kucherov almost gifted that in Salat, but goes back to Sergachev. He's looking back, going back to Johnson, back to Kucherov at the point or at the boards. He tries to go back for Johnson, a one-timer, and a good save by Cam Ward. By the way, the February 29th birthday. Sergachev now at the point. Looks it back to Kucherov. He tries to make a pass right in front. Back to Gord, I think. I'm trying to remember. Oh, no, it was Palat. Never mind. He kind of looked like Gord from a distance. I don't know. Gord comes back in with Sergachev at the point. I think that was another good save by Cam Ward. Bad penalty, Kruger. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Don't want to have that. I share a birthday with Jack Eichel. That's pretty nice. That's a good NHL player, I'd say. Say he is. But yeah, Tyler Johnson with one-timer there from a slot. Good save by Ward. Grav also shares a birthday with Taylor Hall, I think, February 20th. It's Taylor Hall that was born in like 1956 or something. It was an old Taylor Hall. It's not the Taylor Hall. Unfortunately. It's okay. I'll tell it in chat. You'll be so behind. You will already see it. Yeah, pretty much, Willer. At this rate, oh, good save by Ward with just the flashy glove, making it look easy on Chiarelli. Yeah, looks like the Blackhawks killed off that penalty, which was big for them. Of course, keeping this game tied is huge. It's huge. One of my closest friends shares a birthday with Brady Tkachuk, and they have the exact same birthday, February 16th, 1999. That ain't bad. He's going to be a pretty good player, too. Phil Esposito. That's what I should call him. That's what I should have him make him for. I don't really mention him in the channel a lot because it's like an old player, but whenever I mention Phil Esposito, I'm gonna have to say it, Phil Esposito, because that's way too good to not. That's a good nickname though. If he was like an active NHL player, that would be awesome. Just have that nickname of Phil Esposito. We just copied the paper and got dead flowers. It's gonna be a straight 100. Good luck, Luke. Oh, Tampa comes back in. That was point coming. Oh, another good save by. Oh, Anthony Cirelli right in front of the backhand, but a good save by Ward once again. He's been fantastic so far in this game. But still 1-1, 15:44 to go. Blackhawks just killed off this power play. Ward, a couple good saves right in front. Scramble right in front. Lightning score! Anthony Cirelli right in front of the net. Bangs it home. A couple of rebound opportunities, and it's 2-1 Tampa. Keeping the hat on. No Chicago Blackhawks for today. Anthony Cirelli getting the goal. That was great to see. What a stud. Great prospect. And he bangs it home. A couple of rebounds. Cam Ward made a couple of toe saves. This could be looked at for goaltender interference. I'm not sure. But a good setup by Tampa right after the power play to get something done here. But 18 people here. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Great to see you all in here. Yeah, Cirelli just poked that home. Poked it. We'll see it. Yoka Harshu was right in front. So there is some debate here if there was contact. Of course, Cirelli was trying to bang it home. It went. Oh no, that looks like a good goal. That looks like a good goal because Cam Ward kind of came down a little bit. It came up like kind of like on top of his pads and then rolled into the net. So I think that's gonna be a good goal. Anyways, I don't see if there's much of an argument on goaltender interference there. Does it seem like Yoka Harshu was right in front, doing any interference possible there? It seemed like Yokoharu was the main interferer there. So good goal standing, no challenge by the Blackhawks there, and it's 2-1 at Tampa. Good to see. Oh, JT Miller coming back in right after. Go shoot, and a good save by Ward. Right after that goal, Tampa coming out with a big response. Again, Cam Ward having to make a great save again. Okay, Tampa has been so good in this game so far, man. Or in the second period, at least. Saad has been playing his best in a long time. Yeah, he's been fantastic in this game. He's gotten a few opportunities. Kale Klaga, drafted by the D for the Kings. He's going to be good. He has a lot of potential. Saad is the best player on the Hawks, obviously. Confirmed. Looks like there's another power play. Looking at another power play with the Lightning. Let's see. I share with Philip Chichel. He's going to be very, very good. He's going to be... Look, oh, Cam Ward with a slashing penalty. Ooh, that was right in front of the Miller. Ouch. What were you doing, Cam? He just slashed JT Miller in the ankle. I mean, I know JT Miller was right in front of a breakaway, and Cam Ward is obviously having some struggles so far, even though he's been pretty decent. But JT Miller was like right in front of there and just like blatant slashing. You can't do that, Cam. Just can't. Graham, how's it going, Yinzer and Hockey? Great to see you in here. Thanks for coming by. 2-1 Tampa now on a Tampa Bay power play. 15-16 to go in the second period. So far, it's been a pretty solid game. Both teams look pretty good. Hello, Claris. Daniel, how's it going? I'm not named Claris, so sorry. Kale Clag was born on the same... I never know how to pronounce his name, by the way. I've never understood it. Is it Clag? Clack? I don't know. I'm just going to say Kale. Kale was born on the same day as my sister, who I also share a birthday with from a different year. That's pretty cool. When do I get to take over the channel? Maybe when we hit 100,000 subscribers. Who knows? But not anytime soon. What? How did Tampa score? Anthony Shirley just doing his work. Doing work. How the fuck? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That was just a grandy goal. Anthony Shirley doing the work there, and that was a bit of right in front for JT Miller again, one timer, and a good save by Cam Ward. Steven Stamkos with a one timer or back to Kuchera, back to Hedman at the point. Tries to find an option, shoots at the point, doesn't get past the bodies there. A lot of bodies in front of the net. Killorn gets it back to Hedman at the point once again. Back to Kuchera. He tries to find an option. Back to Hedman, tries to slap pass. No, right in front. Prue Stamkos, and a good block by Seabrook right in front to get these shots back to the corner. The Blackhawks get it out. Another bad trade was Griffin Reinhart to Edmonton for the pick. Islanders used to pay Barzal. Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was a really rough one. Ward, what are you doing? Well, I don't know if that was really his fault. I don't know. I don't think so. Because some of it, he didn't have he wasn't pushing on the post really. He just had his leg out, but I'm not sure what he could have really done besides that. The defense didn't really do too much to help him either. Yeah, Ward. It wasn't. I wouldn't say that Ward really did a good job on that play. But I don't know if that was really his fault either. But Tampa, 15 seconds left on this power play. 2-1 here. 15 people in here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Very appreciative of you guys sacrificing your time to spend just a little bit of time with me tonight. It's very much appreciated. Of course, Monty appreciates it, and I appreciate it as well. Thanks goodness I don't share a birthday with Jake Paul. I think that most people can say that, at least for the 255 other birthdays, whatever it is. Oh, Gordon coming back, getting another good save by Ward. Gordon with a breakaway. Another good opportunity, and Cam Ward denies him once again. Gordon, it seems like, hey, just a random Tampa Bay player, get a breakaway. You can just have it. And the Blackhawks defense has been abysmal so far. Terrible. This Chicago defense. I never really thought it was that great, but damn, they have been dropping the ball so far. And Tampa Bay has been good, very, very good. I feel like getting good chances, but Cam Ward has been very, very good so far. That second goal was, again, pedestrian, as some of the people in the chat obviously mentioned, but Cam Ward, I feel like, has been pretty good. Gravis caught up. Yes, I have. You guys are slacking now with the comments. If I catch up to a stream chat, that's how you know there's got to have more. We got to have more. We're talking about the bad penalty that Ward made. Okay, that makes sense. All right, good. Thank you for clarifying that, because I thought you were talking about the goal there. But that penalty was terrible. That penalty was also terrible. Good thing Tampa didn't score on it, it looks like, but again, you can't have slashing penalties like that, Warren. Like, come on. Got to be a little more disciplined like that. You aren't freaking Robin Leonard, okay? You don't have that reputation. Just stop it. Stop it. Don't be an idiot. Come on. You're already having a great game. You don't want to do that to yourself. Let me see. Hey, man, I'm sorry I've been gone. Go Bolts. Work right now. Don't worry about it, Sean. Do not worry about it. But again, go Bolts. I'm agreeing with you on that. Bolts are my second favorite team. They are up 2-1 right now. And it's been a good game. Tampa should probably be up further than this. But thanks to Cam Ward, Chicago has a fighting chance right now. Again, go Bolts. But I agree with you on that. But again, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, so great to see you in the chat. Let me see. But yeah, I remember that Griffin Reinhart trade, like for Barzal. Like they surely drafted him, but they got Barzal in return, so I think they'd take that. I think they definitely take that if they had to redo that for sure. Let me see for a second. Yeah, for the NHL games, it looks like Calgary versus Rangers has just started in the second period. Still 1-0 Calgary. Right now, Calgary has a 4-3 record, while New York has a 2-4-1 record. 13 minutes to go in that second period. There's also the Anaheim Sabres game that is supposed to be starting now, but Paul Kariya getting his number retired tonight, which is great to see. So he definitely deserves that. And of course, getting Paul Kariya. Getting Kariya's number hanging in the rafters. I mean, he was one of the best Mighty Ducks for sure. So that's gonna be great to see. But that game's gonna be okay. I feel like Anaheim might win that though, just because John Gibson is a freaking stud. So we'll see. All right. Oh, Tampa getting a little more pressure here. Again, Chicago's defense does not look good all in this game. I've just seen breakaway after breakaway after breakaway, and it's been pretty rough for them. Johnson coming back in on a sharp angle. Good couple of saves by Ward again. He's been pretty good. Even though the Chicago defense has obviously not been the greatest, this Cam Ward has just been great for Chicago. He's like one of the only reasons why Chicago hasn't even a fighting chance right now. I mean, Tampa has just been the much better team. And it is a much better team, let's be honest here. Let me see. Where's Aiden and Rosie? I don't know where Rosie is. Rosie should be here by now. I don't know where she is. I know Aiden is downstairs, but I'm not sure where Rosie is. Oh yeah, did you hear that no one won the 999 million mega ball, so now it's 1.6 million or 1.6 billion. That's a lot of dough. Yeah, I heard that it was like over $1 billion for that lottery or whatever it was. That's pretty crazy though. Oh yeah, I just saw that Jordan Tutu did retire. I barely heard about it until like a couple of hours ago. JC Miller for another great opportunity, another great save by Cam Ward, and that's pretty much been the repeating like a broken record so far in this game. But yeah, for Jordan Tutu, he had a pretty good career. He was kind of past my time as a hockey fan. I didn't get to see too much of him when he was really in his prime, technically. But again, he's been kind of in that limbo of like being a free agent for the last couple of years. So having him officially retire, I think that was the good choice there. But Sergachev doing all the work, coming back up on loan. Looks like, okay, I could say about Cam Ward. Cam Ward's just been having to do all the work so far. What's a Rosie? Ryan, that's my dog. That's my doggo, Rosie. She sometimes comes on the stream, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she's just inconsistent. So sometimes we might not even see her out of stream, which sucks because Rosie is a beautiful dog. A crazy dog, but a pretty cute one. Sometimes it feels good to know that Chicago is losing. I agree. I'm sorry, the Chicago Blackhawks fans in the chat with or in Nick S. But Chicago is my favorite team in the world. Tampa is. So I like it. I like the score so far, at least. We'll see if Tampa blows again like they did in Minnesota. Ooh, a strong with a one-timer there. I think that went just wide. Or another good save by Ward. Either way. My Hawks need to find a break this period. They need to change a lot of things in this period. Like, this second period has just been totally dominated by Tampa, and it's not even close. Like, wow. Like, it is just the Tampa Bay Lightning in this game so far. Or in the second period, I mean. Like, the first period was okay for Chicago. They got a few shots on that. They were pretty decent. But in the second period, it's been all Tampa Bay. A pretty lucky save by Cam Ward. He just barely saw that on JT Miller. My older sister shares a birthday with Casey Middlestat. That's pretty good. I mean, Casey Middlestat is going to be a pretty good player, so that's pretty cool. But again, to new people in the stream, I share a birthday with Phil Esposito, and that's pretty much it. There's Martin Hansel, who's technically an active player, even though he's injured right now. But for February 20th, there isn't a lot of birthdays in the NHL, sadly. Or not at least great ones. Phil Esposito is a fantastic player, though. Get Aiden. I don't know where he is, though. I'm not even sure if he's here. He might be with his friends or something. Shirley coming back on a Nets. What is it called? I'm trying to get it back. But yeah, 10 minutes left. Go. Man, I can't speak anymore. Hemando with a one or with a slap shot from the point. Good save by Cam Ward again. He's been fantastic. Now Chicago comes back up. Good save by Domink on a 2-on-1, it looked like. Looked like Chicago got that. A couple of good opportunities, though, by both teams. Yeah, it was Kruger coming back on a 2-on-1. He just slapped it at the point for some reason. And good save by Domink, though. Rosie, regular VIP guest. I agree, man. Rosie is a special guest. Like she's like in or out. She comes sometimes she doesn't. She's like those special guest episodes of like The Simpsons or something. Let me see. My wife's birthday is February 20th. There you go. We share a birthday. Not bad. When's Anne's birthday? It was October 2nd, I believe. No, it was October 3rd. I sometimes I forget my own siblings' birthdays, which is not the greatest look. But I call it. I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd. I always forget if it's the 2nd or 3rd, but I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd. Let me look up Aiden's birthdays. My brother's birthday. So for random day, NHL players. All right, October 3rd, NHL players. Let's see. So there's some decent ones. Okay. All right, you got Jan Rattley. Again, I'm terrible with names sometimes, and for players I don't really recognize, that is the case. But yeah, Jan Rattel, Hall of Famer. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. I know that's pretty bad luck. But he's the biggest guy on that list. You got some other guys there, which he's got a much better list than I do for sure. He's got a much better list than me. You got Michael Nylander, of course, father of William Nylander. You got Pat Flatley, Andy Heberton. He shares a birthday with Mark Giordano. He also shares a birthday with Seth Jones, of course, my favorite Eastern Conference player. So he's got a much better. Or he also shares a birthday with Adam Gaudette. So gotta sound the Canucks fans' alarm because Adam Gaudette is a pretty good player. But yeah, October 3rd is much better than February 20th when it comes to players. But another penalty for Marcus Kruger, apparently. Giving Tampa another power play. I mean, I guess I'll take that. Tampa Bay so far has been 0-2 on the power play, but 2-on-1 for Chicago. Son coming back in off the post on a 2-on-1 shot. Terrible luck by him. Now JT Miller comes back on a 1-on-1, tries to find some room. Okay, closes the gap a little bit from Chicago. Taves almost got a breakaway there. It didn't bounce quite like it should have. But the last couple of minutes, something pretty crazy. A couple of big opportunities, but yeah, Saad ringed it off the post. He's been so good in this game. One of the best Blackhawks players, so he probably should have scored there, but it was pretty close. Let me see. That was a dive, somewhat. Esposito is the Lightning's analyst on the radio broadcast. Really? I didn't know that. I guess on their Fox Sports Florida, it would be whatever it is. Sunrise. It's like Fox Sports Sun or something. Esposito or sorry I was gone. Don't worry about it, Carter. Do not worry about it. Again, I'm happy for all you guys being in here and sacrificing just a little bit of your time to be on the streams. Again, I'm really appreciative of it. And for the 15 people here, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it. But of course, people here are the beauties, the best in the world. Adam Gaudette, Seth Jones. Yeah, for current players, that ain't bad. And Mark Giordano, too. Kyle Nader, how's it going? Good to see you in here. I did the math, and Cam Ward is 8.5. 3-1 Lightning. Yanni Gord, power play goal. With about 35 seconds left in the power play, 7:53 to left in the second period, and Marcus Kruger takes another power play or another penalty, and Yanni Gord takes advantage. Another Tampa Bay goal. 3-2-1 now Tampa on a power play goal. Their first of the game. They wasted 2 opportunities, but now they finally get one. Point, by the way, with an excellent pass back, and it just went tic-tac-toe right to Gordon in front of the net, and he just has to tap it in like he always does because he's amazing. Cam Ward really no chance on that, really, and it's 3-1. Good job by the Tampa Bay Lightning, getting a little bit more of that gap there. So Chicago will likely need to get maybe a second goal in this before the end of the second period to get back in this. Dang it, it's 3-1. Yeah, there you go. Yanni, baby. Yanni Gord is one of the funniest names in the NHL, though. Who is named Yanni Gord? Yanni Gord. Okay, it's just one of the more weird ones. Damn, when is Rosie's birthday? I'm not sure. It's like in December or something. Oh, tape's coming back in. A good deflection though, away from the net. But yeah, I don't know when exactly Rosie's birthday is. I probably should know that. Probably should, but unfortunately I don't. Shut up, Lucario. Lol Hawks. That's what I feel. But yeah, shut up, Luke. My gosh. That's hilarious though. The Blackhawks getting a little bit more pressure here. Taves with the pass. They've been looking better since that goal. So maybe Chicago can get a second goal there. But Gord on the power play assist by Palat and Pointer. Good to see him get that. Of course, Point is on one of my fantasy teams. One of them. So good to see Tampa get that power play goal. Unfortunately for the Blackhawks, though, in the Blackhawks fans in the chat, sorry for that. But hey, let's go Bolts. Chicago Lightning. Oh, right in front for good save by Ward on another Tyler Johnson. I'm kind of confused because Chicago's defense has been so utterly bad that I'm just kind of confused at how bad it is. Like Tyler Johnson got another great opportunity in front of the net, and he just was left right alone for some reason. I don't know how, but he was. And for some reason, Chicago's defense has looked just terrible in this game. And Tampa Bay for sure has taken advantage so far. But 16 people here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys. Oh, what a save! Oh my gosh! Oh, 4-1 now. Braden Point. Let's go, my boy Pointer. That was a couple of beautiful saves by Cam Ward, but the defense again leaves guys like Point right alone to do anything that they want, and Point just tucks it home for a good one. Cam Ward was just on his belly because he made a couple of fantastic saves before that, but a terrible effort by the Blackhawks defense again. Ugh. But 4-1 Lightning, and man, that Chicago defense is ugly. Brent Seabrook looked absolutely trash on that play. He was just on the ground. He was on the ground, not even doing anything, and he's just like a pylon in front of the net. What are you doing, Seabrook? What is that? 3 guys are trying to cover Point, and then Point is just right alone there. There is 4 Blackhawks right in his area, and Braden Point scores that goal, and after he's just laughing because he knows that Blackhawks defense was nothing. That defense was laughably bad on that play. Holy crap. Your favorite player on the Hawks is Saad, right? My favorite player on the Hawks is probably Schmaltz or something. I don't like a lot of Blackhawks. Maybe Yokoharu was up there too. Crawford is up there. Even though I'm a Stars fan, I do like, and even though Crawford usually blanks the Stars a lot, I do like Crawford. Cam Ward should be going to school. Cam Ward should be retiring at this point. I don't know why he's not. Even though, yeah, that was a couple of good saves though by Ward, I felt. But that defense did not give him any favors. None. Bring the Crow now. I mean, I'm not sure. I think at this point it's pretty much a lost cause. I mean, you're already it's a back-to-back. I'm not sure what the point of that would be. Just kind of soak it up, I'd say, if I was Chicago, even though I'm not rooting for Chicago, obviously. I don't know how much that would affect things. Usually goalie changes in some weird way do affect things, but I'm not sure if really it depends. Let me see. It depends on who the Blackhawks play next and when they play next. But if it was my idea, I'd say the Blackhawks just keep Ward in there. So for the next game for the Blackhawks, they play on Tuesday. So because they have a little bit of time off, maybe you put Crawford in there. That might be a good idea. Who knows, though. It is 4-1, so Chicago would have to do a lot to get back in this game. But 4:45 to go in this period. It's been a good game. I feel like Chicago has played good in the offensive zone. Just defensively has been pretty rough, especially in the second period where Tampa Bay has just been dominant. And that's great to see. As a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, that's great to see. But yeah, damn, it's 3-1. Tampa Bay coming back in. Killorn shot a little bit wide. Seabrook made the block, shut up, grab. Well, he made like the glove block, but then he just went down for no reason and he was just like sitting there doing nothing. I don't know. I think I remember seeing that glove save, but like I don't know. That looked like it was going wide, anyways. Chicago oof Hawks. I agree, man. Is that another penalty? Okay, looks like it's for both teams. Maybe it's a 4-4 or something. I'm not sure. 2-0 Calgary. Ooh, let me know. Let me know who scored, Minka. How is Sad not your favorite player? I'm sad. Well, I'm sad. I'm sad that you're sad. Sad. I'm sorry. I'm really sad about that. Luke, I'm sad. Poor Hawks. I agree, but Tampa Bay is just destroying them right now. Utterly destroying them right now, which is sad. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. Let me see. 44 shots though, not even 2 periods. Really? Wait a second. Does Tampa really have that many shots? I knew that they were dominating this period, but that's a lot of shots because they had like 11 shots in the first period. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised because they've had like 3 power plays in this period alone. It's been pretty good so far for Tampa Bay, obviously. But yeah, 4-1. They've obviously had the advantage. I decided to stop watching the NBA. Yeah, that was pretty much like I watched the NBA casually at times throughout like the last couple of years. But like the last time I really watched the NBA and was into it was like at most like, or at least like a year and a half ago. Just because like I just don't care anymore. I just don't really care. Like the Golden State Warriors are going to win again. We all know that. So I really have no reason to watch. As a Mavericks fan, there's even less reason to watch. It's not like I'm a fan of a team that like maybe has a chance, maybe doesn't. Like it's not like I'm a Lakers fan or like a Celtics fan. I'm like a team that actually has a decent chance. But I'm like a fan of the Mavericks, who are going to be like last place, if not last or second last place. I said sad, not sod. I guess it's sod, not sad. Sod, sad. Either way, it's a tongue twister. Yeah, Flame score. Let me know who scored on that. I could just look it up. Power play Chicago. Okay, we'll see here. If it is power play Chicago, though, that's big for them. Yeah, it looks like is it 4-on-4? I know Lightning have 4 players in the ice, so at the very least, it's 4-on-4, but we'll see. Halfway scored. Garnett halfway. That's pretty interesting. Good for him. It's Garrett, or is it Garnett or something like that? It's actually a 4-on-4 with or so. 4:08 to go in the second period. 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. This should be pretty fun. This is a big opportunity, though, for Chicago to get on the board or to get the second goal of the game if they can. It would be huge if they can. So we'll see. But yeah, not a power play for the Blackhawks, Withor. Rockets are going to take it this year. That's a bold take. I'm not like an avid NBA fan, but I don't know. They could have a chance, I guess. But yeah, Garnett halfway. That's an interesting player. It's not like he's a household name, so it's kind of cool to see players that aren't really that great get goals because it's a good story. Keith coming back. Okay, so this is the commentary for the 4-on-4. Keith back at the point. Decides to slip it back from the point, back in the neutral zone. Taves tries to get it, finagles his way around Kucherov or Colborne. Never mind. It's now taken by Tampa. Trying to get it up ice. Back to Stamkos. He tries to get it back. Goes around. Toe drags. And it was blocked by I think, Duncan Keith in front. And Blackhawks do get it out, it looks like. Looks like to bring it going back into zone now. Seabrook coming back on a good opportunity. Get some room. Going back to Schmaltz, who was deflected back in front. Now 40 seconds left in this 4-on-4. Kucherov coming back off a good opportunity. Tries to shoot. Good block by... Who? Oh, looks like, was there a trip there? By the way, it was blocked by DeBrincat. But I just saw DeBrincat flying. I thought he was tripped there. Sergachev going in. Good save by Ward. Oh, it was almost flipped back into the net off of Sergachev skate, but it looks like it just went wide. Good save by Ward, but that could have been dangerous for Tampa again. Let me see. Goudreau in halfway, yeah. Garrett halfway. I don't know why I said Garnett. Garnett halfway? I'm not sure. Going for it. Nisimo coming back in right in front. Saw it right in front again. And a good save by Louis the Mink. Warriors will win it all. I don't see how they don't. I mean, it's the freaking Warriors because it's the NBA. That sucks. Grab as if enough of my teachers can call me sad, Sod. You're sad, man. I'm just going to call you sad because it makes too much sense. NBA is getting boring every year. I'd say it's getting more and boring by the year. I mean, sure, LeBron did go to the Lakers, which is a cool story. But yeah, I just don't see any team besides the Warriors winning in the. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, NBA fans, if there's any of them in the chat here. But 14 people here, you guys are the real deals. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for spending just a little bit of time in your day. Come on the stream. Again, it's much appreciated. And of course, I'm hoping that you're enjoying the stream. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. But again, you guys are the real deals. Let me see. 3-0, Goudreau again. Ouch. Ouch, New York. Goudreau's second goal of the game. Yeah, that's big. That's big for him. He's had a quietly good season so far, actually. He's been pretty good. And of course, he is usually pretty good, so that's great to see. Let me see. Johnny Hockey scores, yeah, for the second time. So far, of course, he's having a good game, but versus New York, it's an easier opponent to get goals on. But Goudreau, obviously, is an elite player. Johnny Hockey. Great to see him get 2 goals, though. He's had a great start. Fire then, I'm going to call you Nathan. That'll be interesting. Sure, we'll shake on it. Sad. We'll shake on it. Sad. But a minute ago in this second intermission, 4-1 Tampa right now. I'm probably gonna get a refill of the water in a little after this intermission. Then you guys can talk to Monty if you want. But yeah, call me Nathan. Call me Nathan all you want. But 35 seconds in this second period. Ooh, good opportunity by Chicago, but the Lightning got it out just a little bit. 19 people in here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's been a pretty good game so far. Actually, it's been 4-1. Even though it should be closer than it is. It should be closer. Let's be honest. The score should be closer, but Cam Ward's been pretty good. But I think it's been a better game than the scores entailing. Even though Chicago hasn't been the greatest defense, they've been a pretty good offensive team. Tampa Bay has been rolling in the second period, so that's good to see for them at least. Get Rosie when you get water. Maybe I would. Maybe I should. I mean, I guess it's fair since I pronounce your channel's name Graviteh. Yeah, it's not pronounced Graviteh. I say it's Gravity. I say it's Gravity, but I don't really care too much. It's not the biggest thing in the world for me, though. I don't really care too much either way. Tampa's got 46 shots right now. I believe it. Like they've got like 3 power plays or something in this period, and they got a 4-on-4. Like Chicago's defense has been atrocious. Like it has been terrible. So Cam Ward's had to make a lot of great saves, and so far it's been pretty unfair for Chicago or for Cam Ward just because of how good he's been. But Tampa Bay has just been piling on the shots, which I'm not surprised about. They've been fantastic in this game so far, and in the power plays they've been playing pretty well. Hawks defense more like local IMO. I agree. Right now in this game and in the season so far, it hasn't been the greatest. Even though the Blackhawks have gotten off to a good start, like this defense has been terrible, absolutely atrocious. And yeah, it is against the Tampa Bay Lightning. It is against a pretty good team in the Tampa Bay Lightning, but still, you can't keep getting penalties like that to Tampa Bay. You can't keep getting opportunities like that to Tampa Bay because so far they've been able to score. But 3 goals in the second period for Tampa Bay, outshot. Wow. Okay. Apparently, the Tampa Bay Lightning have outshot the Chicago Blackhawks in the second period, 34-6. That is insane. Like I think the Dallas Stars of the Ducks game in the second period, they got like 30 shots. That was like I think it was like a record for their franchise history. Like 36 shots in a period. Lightning. Like holy hot damn, that is good. That is good if you can't tell already. Holy crap, now. Oh my gosh, how is Greg beating me? No, he's beating me, and it's the last day. I shall not go 1-2, but I shall go 1-2. That's how the world works. Don't forget, once Weber comes back, Habs will have Juleson, Mete, Weber, and Petrie. Petrie is a top 2 guy. Mete is a top 4 guy. Weber is a top 2 guy. Juleson is a top 6 guy. I mean, that just looks like an average defense to me. Just saying, Luke. I'm just saying. But yeah, sorry, the Habs defense is not that great. Not that great, I'd say. It can be decent. I think it can be a top 10, but it really does depend on guys like Mete having good seasons. If they play Mete even, yeah. So far they're gonna play Alzner top 2 minutes anyway, so it's not like it's gonna even matter. True that. Yeah, I agree. Alzner is probably gonna get played 20 games for the rest of the season, and probably gonna get Mete scratched for the rest of the season. So that's pretty cool. Benny, what are you doing? What are you doing, Benny? What?
What you give me is give me service.
Do you need an iPad charger, Ben?
Yes.
What you doing, Benny? Get out of here. Here.
Oh.
Okay. You know, it is intermission right now, so I'm probably going to go get a refill of water. I'll try to get Rosie if I can, but we'll see. I'm not sure. All-Star should win the Norris this year. I agree. Yes, Monty is here, and he had it. No, not the Blackhawks hat. Even though they're not going to win, Blackhawks will be shown prominently. But yeah, Monty is chilling. He's having a great day because the Buffalo Sabres won yesterday, and hopefully they'll win against Anaheim for his sake. But yes, Monty, the Buffalo Sabres fan, is having a pretty good day. All right, let me get back in the chat, and then I'll go get a refill of water. Maybe we'll get Rosie. I love the Habs. You don't say, Luke. You don't say sad. Hi, Benny. Come on camera. No, he's not. I don't know if he has underwear on. I'm not sure. I didn't see. Most people would have said the Habs defense was bottom 10 or even bottom 5 going this year, so decent or average being an improvement. I probably would have said that one of the year. I probably would have said like borderline bottom 10, but that was because I thought Weber being out would have a huge blow on them. The defense hasn't been the greatest, but having Weber in there is huge. But yeah, Paul Kariya's number was just raised in Anaheim, so that's pretty cool to see. Buffalo apparently is just getting started, so Monty, I'm here for you, but probably should go get some water. I'll maybe get Rosie for you guys. So Monty, if you can keep them company, keep the people company. Monty is going to be here for you guys. He's going to be commentating over the Buffalo Sabres game, so he's going to be spitting some fire. Okay, I got Rosie. Does this count as animal torture? Because okay, Rosie, can you just chill for a second? We have the one dog appearance of the stream. Say hello, Rosie. She's just chilling. Sometimes she just goes crazy. Sometimes she's chilling. And this time, she's just a chill dog. Right now, at least. She has crazy hair today. Rosie hasn't had a bath in like 2 weeks, which is pretty disgusting. But her hair is pretty crazy today. So there you go. Rosie, if you can just chill right here, that'd be great. There you go. There you go, Rosie. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, Monty, how did you keep? Let me know, people in the chat. How did Monty do with his commentating? How did he do with keeping you guys company? I want to hear because you gotta get some Yelp reviews on Monty. All right, let's see. Okay. Yes. Polak should win Norris. I agree. Rosie agrees. Monty agrees too. Can I get a shout out? Grando Man 2.0. Oh, yes, you can get a shout out. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Who's worse, Benny or Aiden? Aiden for sure. Just on an annoyance level, Ben is just Ben. He's just like he's 5 years old or 6 years old. I lose track at this point. But yeah, he's not at the annoying state, or he's not at the annoying stage yet. Hi Monty, how are you? Hello Monty. Damn Monty. Wow, that's some nice secrets about Grav. What did you tell? What did you tell the people, Monty? Wow. How dare he? I always knew Grav farted a lot, not gonna lie. You like Austin with the Hawks hat? Yeah, he's rocking it. The Hawks, okay, so Monty likes the Hawks. He doesn't hate them as much as I do. The Hawks are in his top 10 with her, by the way. So Monty likes the Hawks. He doesn't love them, but he does have a lot of respect for them. He doesn't like them. So there you go, Mother. He likes to rock it sometimes. Does it feel nice to be farted on?
He low-key likes it.
Well, he told me that. I wasn't saying that. He told me that. Oh my gosh. Wow, Monty Grav did that. Showing some secrets about me, aren't you? Wow. This is not fun. I'm getting gossiped. Grav should be ashamed. Yeah, I should. What have I done with my life? Now Monty knows my inner secrets. I shouldn't allow this to happen. I didn't know shampoo massages can get the smell of farts out. That's pretty damn cool. I don't know you took what is it? Shampoo massages? Okay, Monty. Maybe I'm figuring out something about him now. Luke, he showers the Rosie. Yeah, Rosie is pretty bad. 1-0 Anaheim Raquel. There we go. Rickard Raquel is an absolute beauty. By the way, on NHL Network, they're right now showing the Pokeria retirement, which is great to see. Yeah, he was pretty much a Mighty Duck for most of his career. Riley is probably leading Norris right now. Letang is probably a finalist. Letang? The guy that got his jock strap got loosed in that Toronto game with Sean Bears. Yeah, Chris Letang ain't winning Norris. I'm sorry. I just have too many problems with his defense for that to happen. Yeah, sure, he's got that offense so far. He's playing pretty well in the offensive zone. He's not winning that. He's not going to get finalists. That's for sure. At least right now. Maybe it's because it's early, but nah. The same thing with I think Riley is much better defensively, but he isn't like a juggernaut or anything in that end. At least in my opinion.
Grab ASMR hockey.
Okay. Well, here we'll do something. We'll do something interesting with the chat in the next few minutes. Here, let me, because I have my mic strapped onto whatever this. It's like kind of just like a. It's kind of just like a. I don't know what you call it, a stand. But let me just go ASMR for a little bit. I don't know if this will be a little bit loud or anything, but I'll go ASMR. I'll ASMR the chat for the next. I'll ASMR the chat. Okay, how about this? I'll ASMR the chat. I'll ASMR the chat until the next period starts, the third period at least. So ASMR is coming. So let me know. Let me put this stuff in chat that you want to see me ASMR. So we'll start right now. Let's look in the chat here. Rosie is the Don Cherry of this show. I agree. Obviously the Steve Dingle guy. That Don Cherry is a beast, though. I'm gonna be honest. So Rosie being a Don Cherry, that'll be a great outcome for Rosie. She'll get on national television for Sportsnet. That's pretty good. LMAO, Grav, Monte X, Grav confirmed. That'd be a little bit weird, wouldn't it? A little bit weird. My youngest sister shares birthday with Tyler Ennis, Jake Gensel, Marcus Johansson, Nazem Kadri, Ryan Pulak, and Nail Yakupov. One of those guys is a bust, and the others are decent NHL players. Not bad. Surprised it took Ducks this long to retire Korea's number. Yeah, it's like a long time. But yeah, like for Korea, it's like you would think it'd be a little bit earlier. I don't know. Maybe there's some circumstances for that.
Letang has 8 points in 6 games and a 54.2% Corsi for percentage. That is some hot numbers. But yeah, I'm not arguing against his offense. I'm arguing against his defense, which is atrocious. It's the return of laps of lip smacking. Say this in ASMR. I wish Jacob would give me a kiss. It looks like Rap's getting interviewed. Can you show us that Pikachu in the background? Thanks.
So this Pikachu emoji, or not emoji, Pikachu emoji. What are you doing, Grav? Pikachu amiibo. It is great. It's I'll give you a review. You can see it from side to side and all that. Great. It's a great amiibo. I 10 out of 10 recommend, even though amiibos are pretty much useless.
Yeah, Jake Gensel, Mega Boss agreed. Say Phil Despacito slowly. Phil Despacito.
Such a weird stream.
LMAO, this is amazing. Since Despacito in ASMR emoji, I agree. That course he shows that his defense is not bad. I've watched every game. His defense is on point.
Well, in my opinion, it hasn't, but ain't to each their own.
But yes, Korea getting his number 9 retired by the Anaheim Ducks, or should be saying the Mighty Ducks, because the Mighty Ducks are very, very mighty. This peak of humanity, I agree. Humanity has been leading up to this moment. I feel like this is what humanity's come to be in this stream so far. 13 people in here. If you haven't already, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring that bell if you haven't already. Their period should be starting in a little bit. Korea's number has been raised, and it has been raised hard in Honda Center. Grab their defense between whispering and ASMR.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm too man. I have too much of a manly voice to not do ASMR.
There's a difference between ASMR and whispering. I
sing Despacito. I don't know the lyrics of the Despacito.
In Despacito, la 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 la, gibberish, Despacito.
I'm sorry. I don't know the lyrics really. I'm sorry, man. Should the Kings fire John Stevens? No, they should not fire John. Didn't you? I think you asked me this in the last stream, Von Hook, or something. Somebody asked me this. I don't think John Stevens should be fired. He did a good job with the team last season. We're doing guys like Dustin Brown and so on and so forth. This season, he just has a terrible team, and he doesn't have too much to work with. Jake or Jonathan Quick just came back, so obviously he doesn't have the greatest team to work with there.
Sing any song at ASMR. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S Y or Q R S T.
I forgot my ABCs. No. Oh my gosh, I forgot my ABCs. This is pitiful. I forgot my ABCs.
I'm trying to think. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and and your face will surely show it if you like it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
This is such a weird stream. What weird stuff happens during intermission? I'm gonna be honest with that. Weird stuff happens.
How do you mix up the ABCs? I don't know. I'm just really stupid. I'm gonna be honest here. I really like John Stevens. Defensive strategy, he's not gonna lie, looks very nice. The Kings are old and slow. I agree.
Go back to preschool. I agree. I should. I really should. Oh my gosh. This is, again, as XYZ said a few minutes ago, this is the peak of humanity right here. The peak of humanity.
13 people here. If you haven't already hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really like it if you did, man. And of course, hit that bell if you haven't.
Monty can't clap though. Who says he can't clap? Monty can clap. He just has to have some assistance with him. He just needs to have someone help him along the way. Grab, are you okay?
No, please send help. So does that mean Mom Grav is sad? I am very sad. Please send help. Like you're singing in bed. Please send help. I should teach Gravis the alphabet. Ben would do an amazing job. Ben would do a fantastic job. I'm trying to think of songs. Maybe I should do some. Maybe we should do something else. Baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 ow, like baby, 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 ow. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I just know that part. So you're gonna get some ASMR baby from Justin Bieber. Sorry, Grav, you have to delete your channel now. Back to school. Yeah, I need to go back. I should make a clickbait video saying going back to preschool. That'll just get the channel to 1 million views, right? Or not 1 million views, 1 million subscribers. The easy way, make that clickbait cheddar, baby. Stop it. Get some help. Let me see. Here, I gotta do some professional ASMR water. The flavor, the salt, really exemplifies the taste of nothingness with water. I know people might be coming here for a playoff stream, or not a playoff stream, but an NHL game stream. I'm sorry for those people because it's an ASMR stream now. By the way, the Anaheim Ducks are apparently wearing their third jersey, which is beautiful. Beautiful. Alas, Montreal, alas, Montreal, alas, Montreal, on Pierre Gagne, on Pierre Gagne. Whatever that means. I might click the dislike button. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Did the ASMR water turn you off, or did the Justin Bieber turn you off? Because either way, right? All right. Let me see. Yeah, the ASMR. It'll continue throughout the intermission until we get. Maybe I'll continue into the third period because I might just do like the commentating. Hedman passes it back to the point. The game summary for the second period. Lightning 4-1 leading with the Blackhawks. Shots are 45-23. Power plays are 1-3 for Lightning. 0-2 for Chicago. Hits are 11-13 for Chicago leading that. Blocks are 9-7 for Chicago. And that's your stats for the second period. The third period is just starting now. We're just getting back into this. And now for the ASMR for the first minute of the second period, or the third period, I guess. I guess we'll start it. Might as well. All right, I'll stop it now. My voice is done completely, but the third period should be starting now. No more ASMR. I think that's run its course. I think we're good now. But yeah, the third period is just starting now. Puck drop, and it's 4-1 Tampa Bay. So again, the game isn't too interesting, so I'm gonna need your guys' help in the chat to make this as good as the live stream as it can be. But again, thanks to everyone for coming in the stream so far. Again, 4-1 Tampa still, but this third period is just starting. We'll see if Chicago make a little bit of a comeback. But right now, all right. So Tampa Lightning 33 shots in the second period, and 8. No way. The Tampa Bay Lightning just broke a record with that second period. 33 shot, or no, it was like 36 shots in that period. 36 shots. That's the most for any team in the expansion NHL era in one period. Holy crap. The Tampa Bay Lightning making records in this game. There you go. There's something to talk about. This is why aliens don't visit us. I agree. Just the humans will they'll show them humans will show the alien race something spectacular, like, I don't know, reaching the moon or something. And then a glitch will show up and they'll accidentally suggest, or it actually show up as these random 5 minutes throughout the stream, and then the aliens will be turned off for pretty much forever. I agree. It's free real estate. There you go. I had to do it. ASMR water actually turned me on. It was the fact that it ended so quickly. Oh, okay. I mean, here. We'll give some more of it. Some bonus content. Real smooth. real smooth. And yeah, by the way, when I talk about the Chicago Blackhawks defense being absolutely terrible, I wasn't lying because that's a bad record to be involved in Chicago. Damn. Seeing Minecraft Aceto. At the same okay. I'm not surprised that's a thing. I'm more disappointed that that's a thing. I'm not surprised that there's a Minecraft parody of Despacito, but I it had to be out there. I should no. Sadly, no. I will never do that because I have some sort of dignity. Said no one ever in the stream. His pronunciation of L is LA. Is it LA? LA or whatever? I'm not a French boy. I'm sorry. I'm no French. How has he never heard Le Bleu, 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 Le Bleu? But yeah, I'm no French guy. Sorry. Point by the way, coming back in on a 2-on-2. Good shot though. Went just a little bit wide. A couple of good saves by Cam Ward there. Le Bleu, Le Bleu, Le Bleu, Le Bleu, Le Bleu, Le Bleu. It was 3-3 grab. Whatever. Whatever. It's an NHL record apparently, which I'm kind of surprised for because it was like 30 shots for the Dallas Stars in the Anaheim game was like a Dallas Stars record. So there should have I would guess to be a lot of those games like or a lot of those periods like the 31 shots, 32 shots in that area. But breaking records, man, that's crazy. Tampa's getting their revenge for 2015 Game 7 or Game 6. I think they are definitely getting revenge right now. So in that second period, oof, just straight dirty. I thought about maybe putting the Chicago hat on. You know, maybe entertaining the idea of putting the Chicago hat on. But no, Chicago does not deserve to be bestowed upon with my presence of hat wearing by that second period. They don't deserve it. Okay, back to liking. There you go, Luke. Despacito. Funny that both Detroit and Chicago used to have the best defense. Now they have both the two of one of the worst defenses. Yeah, Detroit back in its heyday had a pretty good one, but in the last few years it hasn't really been the same whatsoever. Sadly, Chicago had a great defense. Yalmerson was a great fit there, but of course he was traded to Arizona, and he's not really fitting in the greatest there either. But yeah, back in like 2010, like that defense was lethal. Schmaltz almost got a breakaway. Good breakup by Strawman there. All right. I said I was going to do a little bit ASMR for the commentating. Might as well. No, I'm just kidding. Here, I'm going to get my mic out. For a second. Oh, right in front for Ward. He was just scrambling. I think that was a save by Ward. That was close, though. Here. I don't know if I'm going to do it. Maybe for the last minute of the third period. Maybe. I'll do the ASMR of just commentating. I'll be like ASMR Doc Emmerich. Why not? Do you like Paul Byron? Yes, I do, Von Hook. He's up there for Montreal players, in my opinion. I don't love him especially, but he's one of the more favorable players. Ooh, that just went off the post. Wait a second. Oh, great save by Ward, getting the glove back. Now that puck was on the line. It went off the post. It was just glancing across that red line, and then Ward came back through his back, and then just was able to sneak it back. So good save by him there, and it was almost closely Tampa for 5-1. That Yelmerson trade was bad for the Blackhawks. I think it was honestly bad for both teams because he had, in my opinion, when I watched Arizona, he just doesn't look the same as he was. I still know he's a pretty good defenseman, but he just has not looked the same in Arizona. I just don't really see the fit there right now, at least. Have your thoughts on teams in the Western Conference changed the last 2 weeks? I mean, it would have had to. I mean, there's been a lot of change in the last 2 weeks for specific teams. Chicago Blackhawks have not been as bad as I thought they were. I thought the defense was going to be the problem for them, but their offense has been much better than I thought it was going to be. For other teams like Nashville, they've been proving that they're better than Winnipeg so far, at least. So that's good to see on their front. On the Western Conference, of course, you have who's leading. Wait a second, who's actually leading the Pacific Division? Because there's like a bunch of teams. Is it Calgary right now? Is it really Calgary? Let me check this real quick. It's actually, oh yeah, it was the Ducks. Never mind.
I'm like, who? Of course, it's the Ducks. Then it goes Canucks, Sharks, and then Flames. That Pacific Division is not the greatest, and it's already shown that to be true. Flames haven't won in MSG since 2008. That's a long time. In New York, I mean, what they're up like 3-0 right now, right? So that's big for them. That's a big streak for that to be broken. So good on them if they can keep that lead. What they're like I think they're like right around what this game is right now. So it'd be like third period. So hopefully they keep that going. Not the streak, but the win and keep that lead. Because of course I gotta represent the Calgary Flames. I like them a lot. Yeah, Anaheim. For me, it's not really been. Oh, Cirelli coming back in, a good save by Cam Ward. But to me, the Anaheim Ducks have played like I expected them to play, but they're winning games. That's the problem. They played like utter crap, but they've won games so far. They've been winning those games, and they've been winning those games solely because of John Gibson. I knew he was going to be good, but he is the MVP for me so far. And like, oh my gosh, like, and Anaheim should probably have like what, one win, maybe 2 wins on the season, but John Gibson has been so good that he's been carrying that team. Like, it's been crazy. Like, Anaheim should not be up there. Like, they definitely shouldn't, and they are. They're somehow winning games. I just don't understand it. They're just a team that I see well regressing hard, especially if guys like Getzlab and Perry can't come back or as early as they probably should. Those are 2 big guys. I'm not sure how much impact they have anymore, but those are still key players in the lineup. It's because John Gibson is gone, pretty much. Like, John Gibson has been amazing. What was the last game? They played Vegas yesterday, and I mentioned this in the Graviteh recap. Like, Vegas was literally like Vegas made Anaheim look like an AHL team, and it was close for a lot of that. It's like, John Gibson is an absolute legend right now, and in Anaheim, they're the only reason why they're not just first in the place, not just in the playoffs, but even competitive for anything whatsoever is pretty much just gone John Gibson. But 12:53 to go in this third period, 4-1 Tampa Bay right now. 12 people in here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, be greatly appreciated. And of course, you guys are the real deals, the real beauties. But yeah, watching me react to a 4-1 Tampa Bay Lightning game, not everybody does that. Not everybody joins in. So I'm grateful that you guys spend a little bit of your time in your day and a little bit of time in your night to join me as well. And of course, join the chat as well. John Gibson for Vezina. He's my heart candidate, so he will be also the Vezina candidate. It's like the Sabres and Staples Center that haven't won since 2003 and was broken yesterday. Ooh, Brandon Point was almost right in front, or Gordon was right in front. It seemed like he passed back to a Point, but he wasn't able to get the stick handle on it. But yeah, 2003. I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that. That's a good stat on it. That's a good one. But yeah, for Buffalo, that's a long time. Good to see them get that done. And of course, Buffalo has been the greatest team in that area, so good to see them breaking some records. Aiden, get out of here.
It's YouTube train.
Aiden, get out of here. Uh-oh, Aiden's coming in. Get out of here. Get out of here, Aiden. I'm serious. You better get out of here right now. You better get out of here right now.
Why?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because dabs are dead. And Aiden, you were playing Fortnite today, so that means you can't join here. Get out of here.
When I better than you, channel.
Get out of here, Aiden.
Another roaster, buddy.
Get out of here. Okay. Aiden, get him in.
Well,
No.
I bet Chicago is better than your channel.
Chicago is better than my YouTube channel? Yeah,
No, I bet Arizona is.
But Arizona is elite.
No.
Yeah. Arizona is elite, man. You haven't seen them. They're at a 2-5 record, just an elite team.
Bro, they haven't won a season even.
Bro, your Boston Bruins got crushed by my Tampa Bay Lightning. So there's your roast. Get out of here, Aiden.
Boston Bruins suck.
But that's
YouTube channel.
Oof. Came by the way on a backhand. Good save by Demink, but get out of here, Aiden.
Virus that's included.
My gosh. Gibson deserved Vezina nomination last year, but NHL just looked at save percentage goals against sick and wins. Yeah, for the analysts that look at wins for Vezina trophies, ouch.
You want it? You want it? It's not empty. Yay!
What are you doing? I'm gonna stop. You can knock stuff over. Stop it. I don't want your dirty underwear. You're gonna knock stuff over, you idiot.
That's Cheeto, by the way.
I'm gonna come over there and get you. Like, you're gonna wish that you haven't joined this stream.
Oh, pretty cute.
Get it! Ah!
Where your stream snipers at?
What?
Where are stream snipers at?
You don't want to
Come
fight.
here, boy!
You want to fight me?
You wanna fight me? Come here, boy! Yee!
Aiden. You better show your face in the stream, you coward.
Coward!
Coward.
I didn't defeat you.
Because Luke is in the stream and he's gonna screenshot you. Okay?
Okay, I gotta do really quick because I didn't want Luke to see me.
Oh, he's gonna get you.
Okay, go 3, 2, 1. Shoot!
Go.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Psych! I don't think
Luke, you need to get that. You did that.
Okay, I don't think he got it.
He did.
Oh, he didn't.
He did.
What, did he have an auto screen or something?
Did you get it, Luke? Let me know. Bro, stop it. I'm serious. You're gonna knock someone over.
Stop.
And if you
Someone
knock
over?
something over, I'm going to kill you.
Well, kill on this! Yee! Over! Yee! Has me not here using it. Have a pee stream! Oh, God.
Aiden, I am serious. I'm going to come over there and beat you.
Someone call 911.
Someone call 911 on you.
Someone call ESP Gaming.
Shut up, Aiden. Aiden is abusive.
What? Take a tie. You need to look handsome. Because you're not.
All right.
Neither is your YouTube channel.
Ouch. That's sad.
What does it do for your YouTube channel? I don't know. Hey, you're not handsome boy. You need a tie. Yee!
Aiden, just get out of here.
You look like a baby now.
I'm a beautiful man.
A beautiful baby man.
Aiden, get out. I'm serious now.
Why are you bullying me?
Luke, let me know if you got that.
Look,
I got the screenshot. Hi, he got you.
Show
He
me.
got you.
Show me. I need proof.
Aiden, get out of here. Seriously.
Mission failed.
By the way, Tampa Bay goal. Let's go, Tampa Bay goal.
This is what
Hey,
happened
man.
if he got it. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. That's what will come up.
You deserve to die for that old COD meme.
On me. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Get out.
I don't know. Kick those words. Including sponsored by a picture.
Top cheddar by Victor Hedman. Second goal of the season. 5-1 Tampa Bay.
That was
10 minutes to go in the third period.
Okay, how about another one? Oh, so close. Oh my God.
Get out, Aiden. I'm gonna snipe you with a hat.
Oh, you're nearly sniping.
I have serious catching skills, by the way. So
You want to play baseball? Okay.
I'm just kidding, by the way. Get out of here. Goodbye.
Why? Bully.
No, Minka.
He didn't get the screenshot.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I'll show you afterwards.
He didn't. Nobody got that.
I'm glad that the Sabres won yesterday versus the Kings. Me too, man. Monty is definitely excited. Fans are excited. The Sabres are excited. And Jeff Skinner's excited.
That's easy in the stream if you can see that.
Get out.
You believe me? Shield or what crap before? I mean,
Look in the window. What happened? What happened? Wait, did Aiden show up in the window or something?
you can't even see the window on the stream. Oh, you can.
Well, he's saying in the past. By the way, assist on that 5-1 marker was Miller and apparently just Miller. Oof, underwear.
17, by the way.
I mean, yeah.
It's a squirrel.
You can see grabbing him fighting in his window. You could see me fighting you in the window.
Really?
Okay, now get out.
Wait, can you see me now?
Keep going. Okay, now get out.
Okay, I think you can see me.
The fight is better than the game. I mean, top 10 stream moments of all time. Aiden doing the come over, boy. Come on, come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. What is this stream?
Pathetic.
Come here, boy. Come here,
You're
boy.
going to knock something over. I'm serious.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Bring up son. No, son. No.
Boy.
I need that dog. Help me. He killed me. Oh God, 911.
By the way, this stream is just ruined for viewers, by the way. For any casual people that don't know anything about the stream, yeah, the stream is basically dead for them. Which sucks, because, you know, it's good to have more than 10 people in the stream. You know, that's kind of my goal. But no, Aiden had to come in here and ruin everything. Great. I'm going to laser.
Were you looking for the window? That's how people know from here. What have you done to the granola bar?
Grab versus Aiden fight. That should be like a multi-million-dollar fight right there. Grab, call your mom. I should.
Mom, Nathan's having a YouTube channel. Watch him.
Wow. Wow. Aiden just said you all were dumb. How does that feel? How does that feel, Mika, who liked Aiden? How about all the Aiden fans out there? He just called you all dumb.
Aiden.
Rude. How rude. How dare you?
I'm talking about your YouTube channel. What's your open?
You said the YouTubers on the chat. So get out of here. Oh, and Aiden, go tell him no piano.
Huh?
Go tell Dad no piano.
No piano!
Get out of here, Aiden, by the way. I sent it on Discord. All right, I'll show him after. By the way, Chicago Blackhawks power play. 9 minutes to go. Rangers scored Zabinajad. Zabinajad is an elite player, so that's good to see. Graf mad, yeah. Grab is a great catcher. I agree. Fortunately, I could never do it when the ball was in the air. Bruins suck, Aiden. Oh! Roasted.
Like the Dallas Stars.
Ooh, yeah, the Dallas Stars do suck. Most of the time.
This granola bar is you when you try to make a video.
By the way, the Lightning are the only team that hasn't allowed a power play goal yet. We'll see if that continues in this power play for the Blackhawks. No, this stream is amazing. It's ruined and it's revived at the same time. I don't know how. Aiden did a terrible thing and he did a great thing at the same time. I'm not sure. So Brinkat coming in, a good save by Domek.
I touch it and it'll be.
The first thing I see is your brother throw a hat across the screen. Oh my gosh, what is this crap, Aiden? Get out of here.
Why?
Get out of here, Aiden. No! Get out of here, Aiden. Get out of here.
Streaming?
Mm-hmm. What the heck, Aiden? Oh, by the way, this is your hat that you threw. So get out of here. Stop throwing clothes and ties at me. Aiden is dumb. Oof, Aiden got roasted. Ouch. Aiden told the viewers that they were dumb though, so he deserves that back. Aiden heartbreak. Yeah, you can't just tell the viewers that they're dumb. That's a rule number 1. You just cannot do.
Go say hi to the viewers.
Rosie, come here.
Go
Come here,
poop
Rosie.
on 'em. Go poop on them.
No, don't poop on me. Rosie, come here.
Rosie, come here.
Oh, we got Rosie. We got Rosie. All right. Time for me to chat with Rosie. Get out of here. Just kidding, but not really. Ouch. Poor Aiden. Poor Aiden. Now he's still throwing stuff. Yeah, 7 minutes left in this third period. 5-1 Tampa. We are Rosie. At least Rosie can salvage the stream. As much as Aiden disrupted it, Rosie is here.
It was already disrupted.
At least Rosie loves the viewers. She loves.
I never wrote anything. It was their YouTube channel in the first place.
Ouch, Aiden.
Ouch, I didn't even hurt you. For your YouTube
ASMR and this in the same stream. Heck yeah. This has been a weird one. This has been a pretty weird stream. And sometimes it just takes blowouts for that to happen. Sometimes it just takes a maybe not interesting game for that to happen. But we got Rosie, we got Aiden, we got this craziness that is the ASMR. So, decent stream. Aiden is too good right now. I agree. Too good right now. He's gonna beat the Penguins in the final. Aiden, take Grav's Leafs hat and burn it. Ooh, don't do that. Oh, it's a pretty one. It's a pretty Leafs hat, though. I like the Leafs. She's just dazed. I'll leave Rosie alone for the rest of the stream. Tell Aiden I love him. I really don't. Oh, Aiden is gone, by the way. The Aiden saga is gone. Yeah. How's it going, Lauren? Haven't seen you in a little bit in the stream, so great to see you back. Still 5-1 Tampa. But yeah, I don't know if I can really go back into talking about the game because that whole thing just disrupted everything. Like, holy crap. Like, the live stream doesn't, like, so far in that second period or this third period hasn't done as well as it usually does when it comes to viewers. But if there was any hope of it doing any well, like, that whole Aiden segment just tanked it. Of course, you guys still staying here because it's hilarious, but not everybody wants to watch me fight my little brother. Because I don't know if it's quality content. It might be for some of you crazy people, but that will likely stay in the stream. Aiden's head will likely be in the stream when it comes back. Those 2 goals didn't hit Drew hit 300 points. Well, we never know. For now. Sorry, I left a shit ton of homework. Well, don't worry about it, Lauren. I know the feeling. I mean, Luke apparently has a crap ton of homework too, so I know the sacrifice that you guys are going through, and of course, I appreciate it. 10 people in here, you've likely already liked and subscribed already, but if you haven't, smash the like button. I'm not gonna be obnoxious with it. Aiden is pretty tough for a guy who's scared to show himself. Too bad he's not here because that's a pretty good roast. That's a pretty good roast. I like that one. Joe hit 300. Congrats. Nice. Good to see him get that. Future Flames captain, in my opinion. Maybe Sean Monahan gets that. I don't know, but he's a beast. He's a beast. Good to see them get that. Will the Stars have an easy goal in the crutch? Will the Stars have an easy goal in crutch, but then have a 10-yard snap infraction? Is that football, or I'm not sure. If it's the Dallas Stars, I don't think they're going to play football this week. Can you do a donkey from Shrek impression? Ooh. I'm trying to think. It's a unique voice. It is. It's a unique voice. Okay.
Uh-oh, Shrek, I'm looking down. Yeah, that was terrible.
That was terrible. I can't, for an impression, I really have to think about it. I really have to challenge my inner voice to be able to pull something off like that. I can't, one, donkey in real life is black, and it's hard to do that whatsoever. And then having to do that unique voice as well, it's not easy. It's not easy. The stream, oh my gosh. Ugh. That's a rough one. It's been a rough stream. Ear rape donkey. Did you watch the Cowboys game today? No, I did not. Mostly because I didn't have the time to. But unfortunately, I did not. I don't know what the score is. Let me just look it up because I know they had a good game versus Jacksonville last week. And of course, they lost 20-17 to the Redskins, who are apparently good. Apparently, the Redskins are good. I mean, okay. That's interesting. Of course, when the Cowboys look fantastic one week against a good opponent, they look terrible against another fantastic. Great consistency, guys. Do the Emperor Palpatine. He doesn't say a lot in the Star Wars movies, actually. Like, he's kind of quiet. Like, I haven't watched the Star Wars movies actually in a while. Of course, I've watched the new ones quite a bit, but like the old ones, like the Like I haven't watched them in a while actually, so I can't really give you. I don't know. Okay, how about
Unlimited power.
there you go. That's still terrible. I mean, that sounds like a buff guy saying it, but I mean, this stream, it's 5 minutes left in the third period, so the stream's gonna be wrapping up a little bit. But that was terrible. I am the Senate. I am the Senate. There you go. Say diddly darn 5 times fast. Diddly darn, diddly darn, diddly darn, diddly darn, diddly darn. There you go. I did it. Congratulations to me. That sounded more like plankton. Yeah. Okay, how about this?
Mr. Krabs, if you don't give me the crabby. Oh, okay. Blackhawks scored 5-2. Camp scores. Camp, if you don't give me the 5-2 win over the Chicago Blackhawks, I will destroy your establishment.
I mean, Plankton has more of like a. He sounds younger than that. I don't know. I'm not sure. But David Camp, first goal of the season. Congratulations to a guy that I have no idea who he even is. Barely. I know who David Camp is, but barely. Yeah, 5-2. I mean, they're not going to win this game, but hey. Oh, that puck was deflected off of an umpire or not off a referee's skate and right to the Camp. That's a pretty lucky one. Strowman was caught way off guard, and Camp takes advantage. Lil Hawk's still going to lose. Yeah, it's not going to affect too much, Luke, but hey, you never know. You never know. Give us an impression from... Oh, no, I can't do that. Mostly because I haven't seen iCarly in, like, 6 years. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen iCarly. Like, it's been a long time. I can't pull that off. I barely remember what he sounds like. I have a distinct impression, but it's just not good. Lightning set a record, most shots in one period. Yeah, in that second period, it was 33 shots, most in NHL history after the expansion era. So there was some. I don't know if they tracked shots before the expansion era, but after the expansion era, most shots ever. So, but a Chicago Blackhawks power play. So 4:42 to go in this game in the third period. Chicago gets a power play, which if they literally need to score in this power play and might even need to score in like the first 30 minutes. Wait, what? Bench minor. Louis Domingue went crazy over the umpire getting hit by that. Wow. And now these stick shards are everywhere. That's hilarious. But yeah, Chicago going on the power play now, 4:43 to go. I mean, crazier comebacks have happened. I'm just saying. It could still happen. Just say in a deep voice.
Gibby.
Gibby. Do you know if you hold your hand in a circle and put your fingers through, that means your hockey goal in ASL? If you hold your hands in a circle, I think that's I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Keep coming out on the blue line. Goes back to Seabrook. Passes it back to Kane. Goes around the boards. Tries to find an option. Back to the point for Seabrook. Back for Keith. Nipping that now for Chicago. Going broke. 4 minutes left. Kane trying to find an option. Back with Seabrook at one time, but he doesn't do anything with it. It snaps in half. Stick goes everywhere. Except it doesn't. He just whips on it. Here's got to Kane. Tries to go final. What? What? A save! My voice is obviously done, but it looked like he made the save. Schmaltz was making it look like he scored there. This is gonna be interesting. That was an excellent pass by Kane to Schmaltz for one-timer. It looked like Domingue got that. So Kane, excellent pass, cross crease to Schmaltz. Ooh, that's gonna be close. If that, that's. I think that might be a Blackhawks goal. Let's see. I think that's a goal. From what the replay is showing, I think that's a goal. This is a close one, though. This could go either way. Again, the puck has to clearly go over the line. I think that this is a good goal. I think it is. And if so, that's 5-3 Chicago. 3 minutes left. The comeback might be on. Yeah, I think that's a goal. I thought that was a save, but I think that's a goal. Unfortunately, because that would have been a fantastic save on to make, but that was close. Yeah, that looks like it's in. You're gonna do your coming out story about how he was coming out as a carrot. I'm coming out as a dumpster fire. I can't believe I almost made you do that. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Brad, you're just doing weird accents now. Yeah, I mean, at this point, might as well. It's in, please, refs. I think that was in. If I had to give an opinion either way, I think I would say that it was in. Boy, we'll get the official ruling on the ice. The puck completely crossed the line. 5-3 Chicago now. Now they are making it interesting. 3:48 to go in the third period, and this is still time to get this comeback, by the way. This could still happen. There's a lot of Hawks fans, by the way, that left already. Sad for them because first goal of the season for Nick Schmaltz. That's good to see from him. I like Schmaltz. Probably my favorite Chicago Blackhawks player. But yeah, that looked to pass the line for sure. I think that's a good goal. Good call by the refs. And 5-3, it is interesting now. Very much a lot more interesting than it was. Lightning have 53 shots in this game. I wouldn't be surprised. They've been straight. Amazing. My SK lost today against a CSK in a shootout. Rip. Yeah, 5-3. Ooh, Kane came in front. I think it was deflected just wide. Yeah, Chicago again with an empty net. This is gonna get interesting, especially if Chicago can get a goal in the next couple of minutes. Chicago obviously has shown that they've had pretty good offense for the first few games. We'll see. But Tampa needs to get it out now. McDonough. All right, offside. I thought that was another penalty. I'm like, please don't give Chicago this game, please. Like, okay, so for the assist in that, it was Seabrook and Kane. Yes, there's still a chance. So you're saying there is a chance. They have a pretty decent one. I mean, who knows? I might make a video ranking color rush jerseys worst to best. Color rush jerseys in the NFL are beautiful. I'm probably gonna make an NHL video about what color jerseys we could see, color rush jerseys, and if they could implement that. I think it'd be a great idea for the NHL to do so. I still like having the home and away system, but maybe just making do with the just the alternates, the third jerseys, maybe just having color rushes. You could still have flashbacks in there, but you can make it more color oriented. Oh, Shirelli coming back in, right in front. Ooh, Kalor was right in front. I think that was a good play by who is that? I honestly don't know some of these players because there's so many. I think that was Joker Harshu that deflected that. That was close though. Yeah, for color rush, I'd love to see that in the NHL. It'd be great to see. I think that would have a lot of cool opportunities for new jerseys. Has anybody ever told you that you look like Big Bird? No, nobody. I don't think I've heard that before. Darth Vader impression. Schmaltz coming back in. Good save by Demink.
Back to Keith. He goes back at the point. Back to
Empty net goal for Tampa Bay. Let's go. No more hope for Chicago. That's what I like to see. Tampa Bay scores 6-3 to make it. 2 minutes left. That comeback is practically over. Callahan with a beautiful goal right in front, and he was in his own zone, flipped it out, and a good snipe by him on the empty net. But now it's pretty much sealed for Tampa Bay. Chicago definitely made it interesting though, so I'm gonna give them credit for making it as interesting because Tampa Bay obviously deserves to win this game, but Chicago pretty much it was half. The comeback was half. They didn't quite complete it. Why are they pulling Ward? They are risking the chance of winning. Well, they pulled Ward for that one goal. I think they pulled Ward for both goals, did it not? Something like that. My Sharks won both home games against the Sabres and Islanders. Yeah, 2 big wins. And while they aren't the best team in the world, San Jose need to get those wins to get back to that 500 record. So, again, San Jose is looking much better as the season rolls on. And of course, to get out of that cold start is going to be good for them. I hate both teams in the World Series. I don't really have an opinion either way for both teams in the World Series. I like some things about Red Sox. I don't like some things about the Red Sox. I like some things about the Dodgers. I don't like some things about the Dodgers. So I don't really have an opinion 2 ways. It's they're both kind of neutral teams for me. So I'm gonna root Red Sox in the series, but either way, I'd be pretty happy with both because I think both do deserve a World Series, especially LA, who hasn't had one in a bajillion years. It seems like. Why do they pull Ward by you're only down by 2? Well, you pull Ward because you're down by 2. I mean, you might as well. You completed the comeback so far at the empty net. You might as well try it again. Again, they were down like 4 goals with like 5 minutes left, so they obviously had to have some momentum, and having that empty net, having that extra guy is I think was important. And while they didn't get the comeback, they did do pretty well getting there close. I mean, they were halfway done. They just were not able to get it back. 2-0 Anaheim, 4-1 Calgary. Looks like Calgary will get that done, thankfully. Good win versus New York. We'll see. Maybe they choke and make me look bad. Who knows? I also look like a pumpkin. I've never seen that comparison, but okay. I don't know what inanimate object I look like. Ranking leagues: 1 NFL, 2 NHL, 3 MLB, 4 NBA. Yeah, NBA is last in everything. Like NBA is last. It should be last in everybody's rankings. I'm not sure how it isn't. But 30 seconds left in this game. 6-3 Chicago now, or not 6-3, 6-3 Tampa. What am I thinking? But I think it was a good attempt by Chicago for that. It was a halfway complete comeback. It wasn't quite there. But Chicago did have a lot of effort in the last few minutes to get some goals there, so I'm going to commend them for that. They didn't just lie down. But Tampa Bay was the obviously better team. They were like close to 60 shots, something like that. Insane game from them. And Tampa Bay definitely deserves this win. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 6-3 victory for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's what I like to see. I actually predicted 6-4, so I was pretty close in this prediction. Again, I can't remember your guys' predictions, so let me know in the comments what your predictions were for this game. I was pretty close on it, actually, so I'm pretty proud of that. But yeah, good game. It was a pretty fun game. Of course, being a Tampa Bay Lightning fan, it was a pretty good game. Chicago, of course, with that terrible defensive effort, I felt like. But of course, Tampa Bay making history. 33 shots in the second period is the most in any single period since 1997, 1998. So that's obviously amazing. Great stretch there for that second period. And the Chicago definitely looked pretty terrible on the defensive end there. Go Bolts. I agree, Florence. Glad to see them get the win here today. So that's good to see. You look like an go to box. F. Sorry, Widor. Sorry, man. Lowell grabbed that 4 Flames goal. What happened? Was it like a fluky one or something? I mean, New York tends to give those ones up. Let's be honest here. Number 1 NHL, number 2 NFL, number 3 NBA, number 4 number 3 MLB, number 4 NBA. That's pretty much where I lie right now. MLB and NFL probably switching back and forth, but that's probably where I am with the Sam Von Hook. Flames will win the Rangers for the first time in MSG since 2008. That's pretty awesome. Again, we've seen some records here, or get some streaks broken in the last couple of days. Well, don't freeze on, or not freeze. Don't, or get some. I can't speak today. I can't speak. Focus on me, camera. That's what I'm trying to say. But a 6-3 Lightning win. It was an entertaining game. It was a fun one. Commentate with you guys. And of course, this was a pretty weird stream. So I'm glad you guys could stick around for the ride. I'm not sure when the next time I'll be streaming. It might be a Dallas Stars game. It might not be. But I'm pretty flexible, so we'll see. I can't guarantee any streams in the next couple of days, but I'm going to try my hardest to do so. But this stream was pretty weird. It's pretty wacky. And to all the people that came in during the stream, I'm eternally grateful for you guys for being here for me during the Tampa Bay Lightning, victory. So while Chicago Blackhawks fans in the chat don't get what they wanted, Tampa Bay Lightning do end up getting the win at 6-3, which is great to see. Now, For this game, it was entertaining, and I'm not sure again what game will be streaming next, but this was an entertaining one to do for sure. It probably will be the best game of the night, I feel like. But 13 people in here. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I feel like this will be it for this live stream. Again, if you haven't hit the like button and subscribe button, we greatly appreciate it. Of course, appreciate it for all you guys for spending time in here and giving your own time of the night to be in this chat. Of course, all you guys have been amazing. So see you guys later in the next video or stream if you haven't already. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know I'm reading that quite a lot. We'll see you guys later. Goodbye.